justice.
Oh, he's teasing.
Flow.
You really about to do it?
40 years in the music, this is bigger than the music.
You really about to do it?
You try to break the game, but you can't fake influence.
Think it over like that.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm slacking, I'm riding through the deck like fuck. Must have put a beat, bro, beat, I'm a big rap, he a freak, though, man, they gon' call my emblems, tell them breathe. Let them boys cut across, they walk around like thieves. What's up with these Chicago, trying to see Compton. In the street, they take pump them on in their mama. How many options really got? I mean, it's too many options. Been a crash on his body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your man and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out the show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that others go. Walk me down the whole time, I know he got some hoe. Pull, extra shit, put you the pro. Say, man, I hate you like a gun. You better not ever put a cell block on. To any that turn torment in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from. They tell me jump, the only one to get your hand down. Party get the party man with his nose down. Rock a gun a weird case, why I see around. Certified, never boy certified. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trying like a you tired? Trying to strike a chord, that's probably admired.
Cut the shenanigans. Your boy is here. Holy. Yeah. Insomnia stream. Hold up. Insomnia. Your boy's here. For the people who were waiting for me to stream, let's act like this never happened. So we're about to just, I got to bang some topics out. For everybody who's sleeping, let's just act like this never happened. Okay, let's keep it low. Chat, what up, man? What up? Yeah, I ain't even do an intro, really. We live on all platforms. Well, not all platforms, but I was really up chilling, planning my DIY project. You know what I mean? I'm buying shit. I'm on Home Depot going crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm going crazy on Home Depot. I'm an Amazon specialist, right? I'm click, add. And I'm like, damn. I try to go sleep. I put on this thing on Netflix. It's a cheesy Kevin Hart movie. I'm like, God damn, man. So I'm like, yo, let me start drinking. If I start drinking, I usually go to sleep. Start drinking. I get 30 minutes into the movie. I'm like, fuck. So what happened was I was supposed to stream earlier. I overslept. Then I wake up at like, I don't know. Would I wake up at like midnight? Or then it was like 11:45 and I'm like, fuck. Too late to start a stream. And I told niggas I was going to stream. However, so I try to go to sleep. So that's what I would tell you. I was trying to go to sleep. I'm like, all right, let me start drinking. Let me fucking do my little Home Depot add. Let me go watch like some shit on Netflix. And I'm like, motherfucker, like I can't fall asleep. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just get on stream, right? So this is a stream that never happened. If you're watching this later on, it never happened. This is AI. And we do have some things to talk about. Now, first and foremost, again, we did no intro tonight, but today is officially March 1st, and I'm going to try to do something that I think is very necessary because we've had an abysmal January and February in terms of streaming schedule. And I know y'all, as soon as I say this, y'all going to be like, you lying ass motherfucker. I'm going to try. And this does count for the first day. I'm going to try to stream every day this month because, our goals for last year and streaming a certain amount of hours, I don't think we going to hit it this year because the first 2 months, I think we barely did like 30%. So the only way to catch up, we got to like increase the amount of time streaming. So I'm going to try to stream every day this month. And today's March 1st. So, well, technically March 1st on the East Coast. I know it's still February 28th on the West Coast. So, we're going to try. We're going to try. Anyway, y'all in here? Somebody say, Cap, look at y'all. By the way, I do appreciate about y'all. Y'all harass the shit out of me like on like Instagram. I can't use my Instagram, at least my personal Instagram, without you motherfuckers saying, man, we don't want to see no story. We don't want to see nothing. Nigga, go stream. And I do appreciate messages like that. Trust me. All right, anyway, we're going to knock out a few things like really quickly. Again, this is the stream that never happened, so we don't need to do too much. This is why there's no intro. But I did want to get to a couple topics real quick, right? And for the people who watch this later, hi. Because I'm pretty sure, Joe will cut this up or whatever. All right, anyway. Yo, I don't know if you guys seen, man. And by the way, I am looking at the chat. I don't know if you guys seen. So, Party Next Door and Tory Lanez been getting into it. And I got to be honest, chat. A lot of y'all, there's so much like hate for me that people think I'm a shit starter. I'm this and third. But I do have a part to play in this story slightly. Very slightly. And I hope that y'all, and I think if you watch me, I've done things like this or tried to do things like this before. I'll get into it in a second. Anyway, so randomly, about 4 days ago, we see Party Next Door, who was on Instagram Live. He previewed a song, and the song seemed like he was taking digs at Tory Lanez. If you didn't hear it, here it is, okay? So he previewed it. This is what it was.
I'm not your niggas' friends. What you talking
Actually, was it a song or was he just talking shit? Hold on.
about, bro?
Thousands at a time. Thousands at a time. There's thousands at a time.
Stop saying my name, nigga.
Oh, what's up? Okay.
That bitch that fuck with me, she never talked, I gave her money big. Fuck what Carl ain't saying, the B, I'm running it. I did everything he did, he just a running. Drummer man. What you talking about, homie? I'm the man. I'm the daddy.
Here we go.
Okay. You said I sound like Carl, you sound like me. Life is short, your lawyer is cheap. The people that love me, would've been back in the streets by Monday. Someday, you'll be me someday. One day, you'll be me.
Yo, let's count this
Run
shit
it
up.
back for the
Come on,
MI and the
what's taking
B.
y'all so long? Hey, come on. It should be over thousands at a time. Thousands at a time. There's thousands at a time.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey. That bitch that fuck with me, she never talked, I gave her money big. Fuck what Carl ain't saying, the B, I'm running it. I did everything
Now, I don't know if you call that part. It said, fuck what Tory Lanez said.
he did, he just a running.
So he's just a running man. I don't know what that means.
Drama man. What you talking about, homie? I'm the man. I'm the daddy.
So long.
I'm not your niggas' friends. What you talking about, bro?
Okay. Now, did everybody catch, there was clearly a dig at Tory Lanez. This, to me, was a little bit random. But, Party hopped on live, previewed some music. This was included in the preview. And it kind of took a lot of people by storm because if you don't know, I believe that they're both from Toronto. I think we got Tory, I believe is from Brampton. We got Party, who I believe is from Sauga or Mississauga. And it's really it's a Canadian link up. Also, here's the thing. There's an OVO connection where Drake has been openly supporting Tory Lanez, even though he's been locked up. So anyway, this was kind of it was caught everybody off guard. And this is where I get to add in the details. And, I wish I got on stream that night. But, if you guys been watching my personal story, I was consumed with this wedding. By the way, I wasn't lying about streaming those nights. I never knew a wedding took that long. I was there for the whole fucking day. I thought the wedding would be again, I was the best man, but you show up for 3 hours and deuces. No, this shit was all goddamn day. So that's why I didn't get to stream. Anyway, I'll say this. So I posted this. And this is the shit that you only know when you fuck with Act. Parties people call me. It's Act. Whoa, chill. I'm like, what do you mean chill? What's going on? It's an Act. Yo, we fuck with you. We're wondering, could you possibly take this down? I don't know if everybody else is posted. People be acting like I'm the only blog. I'm like, no, this shit's already going around, bro. So anyway, Party's team then asked me to connect them to Tory. Okay? And by the way, this is all factual. This is factual. This is history, right? I speak to Tory's right-hand man, who's always doing this thing, and I said, all right, bet, I'll connect y'all niggas. Let's go. So I put them on three-way. Party's guy, Tory's guy, And, we're trying to get Tory looped into the conversation. Tory is obviously in prison. So, there's some prison shit going on. So he wasn't going to be able to have access to his phone till the next day. So anyway, I put these guys on the phone. They kind of talk. Not here to stench on the conversation. The conversation basically was, your party was on some drunk shit. Like, he don't really got nothing with Tory like that. Whatever, right? The conversation I then left in their hands as, they were supposed to talk the next day. So they said, Tory's phone's going to cut back on at a certain time, or he's going to be able to have phone privileges at a certain time. And I'll connect parties people with them. And I'm like, listen, as much as you guys are the right-hand man for both artists, I know how this goes. Egos always get affected. And once it gets online, y'all need to go chop it up. You feel what I'm saying? So, and this is what I'm finding out in post. I'm on the text thread, whatever. Cool. They apparently the next day, Tory's man reached out, blah, blah. And apparently, it's kind of, I hear Tory gets on the phone. There's some Toronto OG nigga who gets on the phone, but I hear Party didn't get on the phone. However, what Party did do, allegedly, Party apologized, basically. And Party posted this to his story. He said, Tory, I was told about what you said without hearing your video for myself. You didn't say anything that I wouldn't say myself. Now that I seen it, I was wrong. The city is stronger together. Now, I did ask Tory's people who's around Tory consistent. I said, what the fuck is this about? Now, here's supposedly the context of like this little tiff. I don't know what year this is, but apparently Tory and Party were probably in the studio or like in some close proximity. And Tory hears a song of Party. Remember, Party did have a moment where like his style switched. Y'all remember that? Anyway, so apparently Tory made a comment, and the comment was like, yo, damn nigga, you sound like Thug. Supposedly he was in the studio. That comment alone, essentially, I don't know if Party was in the room when he heard it or how he heard it, but apparently he kind of like, what the fuck is this nigga trying to play me? And by the way, I ain't gonna lie, Party, I fuck with you. Me and you were just kicking and taking shots together. There was a moment that niggas, and even me, I was like, again, not saying it that you're copying Thug, but your vocal tone and how you were singing in some of the cadences reminded us of Thug. Ain't nothing wrong with that. However, Party wasn't that fucking amused. So that, and it's supposedly, I don't even think this was new. And by the way, that was a thing too. So, I won't try to snitch on the conversation because I think they were trying to figure out, is this new since Tory been locked up, or has this been like some shit from before and you just previewed it now? Anyway, so from what I heard, again, this wasn't no malicious shit. Party be doing this thing, man. My boy be doing this thing. And, but they didn't get on the phone together, but Party did put out the apology. And this is where I always say, I'm always, as much as people say I'm a shit starter, which I am, at moments when I could try to bring people together, I do. And I do feel like, I love Toronto so much. I know Party's people and I know Tory's people. So, I try to make it happen. However, they didn't get on the phone eventually afterwards. Apparently, as I said, the story was Tory was on the phone with some Toronto OG. Party didn't necessarily get on the phone. But he did post the apology. And what ended up happening is looked like Tory was like, again, by the way, I was on the phone with their intermediaries. A lot of pleasantries. Like, oh, nah, we fuck with you. It's the city. Blah, 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 we love, blah, 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 blah. Cool. But that's not the artist. And that's why I told him, I said, yo, y'all could have this conversation, but y'all got to connect Tory and Party. Okay? Because, again, I don't care if it could be Tory's Siamese twin. You can't speak for Tory, or it could be Party's Siamese twin. You can't speak for Party. So what ended up happening, it looks like Tory, which I was hoping was, gonna probably take it in stride or whatever, or, try to reach out and eventually talk to Party, even though clearly, as I just said, it seemed like he was making himself available. But it looked like Tory woke up on some different type of timing. All right. Anyway, he posted this earlier today. He said, "Why wake me up?" Okay. And I'm like, calm down, Tory. The only person who woke you up was a warden. I'm playing. I love you, Tory. Anyway, it appears that Tory is not choosing peace. And maybe he's choosing violence, because he then posted this. And this was, he said, "I will leave the fate of this party next door situation in the hands of the untouchable umbrella." He's speaking about his fan base. He says, "Attention, umbrellas. I have a lifelong obligation to the umbrellas to ensure we stand united as one in all decisions. That being said, do I let him get away with this fake ass apology that he only issued because he didn't like the reaction he got? Or do I let him catch this fade and we shake hands after as men?" Now, let me stop it right there. I do appreciate Tory Lanez in the aspect of, I think he's about competition. And, you know, I hate to like use this as a backdrop, but I guess this is the last really confrontation we've seen in hip hop, where Drake and Kendrick, right? You know, you could have a friendly fade, as Kendrick would say, but then it could go off the rails where now it becomes so personal, you gotta slap that nigga. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I keep telling y'all, if Drake saw Kendrick and Drake didn't hook off on Kendrick, or Kendrick didn't hook off on Drake, I would call both of them pussy. You can't say that about another man and just be like, "Oh, nah, this shit was just rap." No, that shit's personal. You get what I'm saying? Tory, and you guys should know this if you watched him, especially during quarantine, like when he would start popping and shit like, "Yo, I'm the best R&B nigga, I'm the best rapper," and a couple niggas try to step up and he was rap battling with them. He kept it on a level of really competition where niggas could actually legitimately shake hands afterwards. So when Tory says we could catch a fade and shake musically, obviously, and shake hands afterwards, it tells me that he's just really trying to compete, right? He then says, "Let me know in the comments," and he says, "From management, Tory will call us from prison at 7 p.m. PST, and we'll let you know his decision. He'll act on your decisions." Basically, he was saying he was leaving up to his fans. Anyway, there was a song previewed here. Let me hear.
So don't think it's a game thing, so don't hesitate. That means you don't have no respect for this. You don't have no respect for what I do, so therefore let me show you how serious I am.
Fuck yeah, I took up for promo. You nigga pussy and party won't tell me when you crazy with no though. You get one that's known with crazy as soon as you get to the long call. The day that I see you, I'll slap you in the face, so you know what's going on with bro.
Wait, hold. Hey, have we ever seen a nigga in jail record music in real time like it's like nothing ain't going on? Yo, Tory's recording every night. Like, Tory got like a, yo, they didn't lock Tory up in prison. They locked him up in a studio prison.
This one umbrella is nothing to fuck with.
You just asked me what am I willing to do, because when I ask you for it, I'm not playing. So don't think it's a game thing, so don't hesitate. That means you don't have no respect for this. You don't have no respect for what I do, so therefore let me show you how serious I am.
Fuck yeah, I took up for promo. You nigga pussy and party won't tell me when you crazy with no though.
He says, "These niggas pussy party won't play with me like he played with his nose, though." This is tough, chat. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm very cool with both artists, so it's hard for me to say. And I know, by the way, again, so chat, I just want to let y'all know, I try to play Peacemaker. I didn't. I didn't know nigga, I'm from Toronto. They call a nigga from Jersey. But, you know, obviously, I'm like a Toronto ambassador, word to top 5, you know, word to the boy. You know what I mean? You know, I'm cooling on all the ends, you know what I mean? Whether it's, you know what I mean, Chain and Fish, whether it's Jungle, whether it's goddamn Brampton, Saga, like, I'm cool everywhere. Rexdale, I'm like the brown boy over there. They love me in Toronto. Caravana, I'm coming through. Hold on, check this out. So, when they hit me, they say, "Yo, nah, party ain't really standing on that." Like, bro, the nigga was lit, you know, whatever, artist shit. I get it. By the way, that's a real thing, artist shit. You know what I mean? Like, makes a lot of songs, one night he's kind of lit playing songs on live, might play a song that mentions some shit, you know, because he's popping and shit. But, you know what I mean? It's not like that. So I told him, I said, all right, no, I mean, I'll fuck with y'all. I'll, you know, I don't know if me removing the post will help situations because it's already out there. But I said, did y'all talk to Tory and them? So we don't know them niggas like that. I said, well, I know his right-hand man. I know he locked up, but I know his right-hand man. So y'all want to put them together? I'll put y'all on the phone right now. So let's do it. Did that. And I was hoping that all was going to be good. But, man, Tory up in that cell, man. Tory's over here wanting smoke, man. Tory's in that jail cell really, like, trying to squabble. Like, I don't know what's going on with Tory. That nigga's trying to squabble with everybody. Apparently, and don't tell me, I don't want to tell you how I heard this, but they said Tory done got in at least, like, 5 to 10 fights. He's squabbling with niggas in jail. Like, he's really just getting to it. I don't think Tory was in the apologetic frame of mind. I think he actually wants some smoke with Party, but not in the sense of like some real beef shit. Just like, this nigga really think that, come on, stop playing with me. Now, let me give the talent evaluation. Obviously, if we're talking about rap, Tory is an elite rapper. Party isn't a rapper, even though there's times that if you could look at certain songs, it's pretty much like writing raps. Now, let's talk about singing. I'm going to be honest with you, Party, I do love you, but I think Tory's vocal range, and I don't know if he could sing in them prison walls. How you going to get the installation right? I don't know how you could do it right. Anyway, he has been recording, Joe. I do think Tory's a better singer, but I'm going to be honest with you. Tory, you my mans, I fuck with you heavy. Your pen can't fuck with no goddamn Party Next Door. That's a fact. Party Next Door is elite level. When it comes to that pen, elite. So if we talking about rhyming, battling, rapping, oh, Tory gonna wash him up. That's a fact. If we talking about making hits, if we talking about songwriting, Tory, you got enough ops. Rock Nation, Meg Thee Stallion, let's not do that. Okay? Now, granted, I still expected, like, you know, Drake and the OVO niggas. So I expected Chubbs to make the call, like, yo, bro, you can't be for Party. What's up? We all on the same team. So anyway, I hope this doesn't go anywhere, but if it does go anywhere, I hope it's what we think it would be. Just some musical competition, which, by the way, I think Tory has incentive to indulge. Here's why. He has an album coming out. You're not going to go diss me when you have the #1 album and my album's coming out and you're dissing me. Oh, thank you for the free promo. So you can't even be mad at Tory if he's indulging or he's like, yeah, nigga, all right, don't pop shit and apologize before I respond. Let me respond and flame your ass. Then we could apologize. You get what I'm saying? So, again, it looks like Tory's down to squabble, but I really think it's going to be some musical shit. Rap battle, Party got to go tap Drake for that. And I think Drake fucks with Tory or just would want to stay out of that. And when it comes to singing-wise, vocally, Party can't fuck with Tory. But when it comes to writing-wise, Tory can't fuck with Party. It is a fact. Just a fact. It is what it is, okay? Anyway, have we seen the end result of this yet? I said Tory was supposed to call back. What happened?
So don't think it's a game thing, so don't hesitate. That means you don't have no respect for this. You don't have no respect for what I do, so therefore let me show you how serious I am.
Fuck it, I took up for promo. You nigga pussy and Party won't tell me when you play with no. You get someone that's known with.
Hey. Hey, I don't know who started this rumor about Party playing with his nose. Obviously, Kendrick, like, exacerbated it. But, like, yo, Party just be drunk. He like me, man. Sometimes you get drunk and say, man, let's crash out. Fuck a nigga, man. Fuck this shit. He's not playing with his nose. Like when I hear playing with the nose, I'm thinking snorting cocaine. Like Party ain't doing that. Somebody said, Act just gonna play both sides? No, ain't no both sides, bro. I fuck with both of them, but I'm telling you exactly what, nigga. If I was trying to, bro, I told you exactly what happened. So, all right, I hate y'all ain't gonna y'all try to make me look pussy now. Like I'm over here, like nigga, I'm not no fucking politician. I gotta tell you what it is. Party was on some drunk shit. He shouldn't have. He clearly had an issue with lanes, nigga. You shouldn't. Don't put it on record unless you down to stand on it and down to hear the response. I believe that. Okay? I think he tried to clean it up. Like, because also it could sound crazy. We're in the time and the age where a simple possible rap battle turns into a nigga labeling you as some fucking deviant or now fucking performing at the Super Bowl calling you a certified lover boy. Come on. So these days almost we got to know how far this shit is going. So I think after the music went out, I think Party wanted to, bring it back down a little bit because it's not like that. It ain't up with Tory Lanez. By the way, which I'll admit, I think that was a dumb decision by Party. Party, you got a #1 album in the country with you and Drake. What the fuck is you doing, nigga? What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? I really think, and I understand drunk shit because I get drunk. Party is feeling himself this week. Have y'all seen that nigga tweets? His tweets is like, you could tell. It's like he been saying, these niggas can't fuck with me. Twitter. Yeah, this nigga been feeling himself. And I understand it. You have the #1 album. You've written the biggest songs for some of the best artists. So when he says, yo, he just went out to Australia. So Australia, thank you. Then he says 8 figures in 360 days and still on a paper chase. And I guess he deleted the other shit because he said, say my name, say my name. And I'm like, I'm going to be honest with you. I do love Party. Party. I got to talk to you. I might have to text you about this after. Party, you got to stop with this shit. Okay? You got to stop with this shit. You can't do the pop shit and apologize. You heard what I'm saying? You can't say my name, say my name. And then when niggas say your name, you're not returning the energy. We seen the Chris Brown situation, which, by the way, I think all these situations, you're just being an artist and you might have had a moment, but you ain't really, it's not trying to say fuck them niggas. You just was trying to get your shit off. But when them niggas respond, you can't just be like, all right, nah, we ain't got no smoke. You got to stand. If I believe that Party is as talented as he is, and I think he's thinking, man, I'm nicer than some of these niggas. Here's the thing. When they respond, you got to meet their response with the response. Not meet their response with, oh, I mean that. Okay? Can't pull an Elliot Wilson. I got to be honest with you. You got to stand on that shit. Yo, fuck these niggas. You got to just be like, bruh, you heard what I said. I said it once. I said it 10 times. What up? That's how I got to be. So I'm going to be honest. I do think Party, there's a lot. Sometimes I watch my streams back because I be drunk and I say some shit. And as long as that shit is still within my heart, I'm not taking it back. This is why I don't delete tweets. That's the funny thing. I heard a couple niggas got exposed for like old tweets looking crazy. I don't delete tweets. I never scrubbed my Twitter once. But you can't go back and find no shit because, well, I guess I've been pretty popular for a decent amount of time. Yeah, if I said it, I stand on it. What the fuck you talking about? You get what I'm saying? So I do think Party, the apology here looks crazy. I think there was an apology. Party Next Door, Chris Brown. Right? Yeah, he had called out Bryson Tiller, this and third. What he said? Someone finna make these niggas cry. Oh, this is when they put his ex-girlfriend in their video. Which, by the way, I understand. Why the fuck these niggas put your ex-girl in the video? This nigga C Breezy probably had her snorting lines of office. We know. So they probably was trying to subliminally get at you. Talking about doing videos of 34 that bitch broke. Just say fuck them niggas though. You see, you just gotta stand on it. That's it. Pause. Just gotta stand on it. And I think the apology did come. What was the apology? The apology was let's see. He said, niggas speaking. Nah, I think what happened, Chris Brown was down to slap a nigga. We all know Chris Brown be off that. Chris Brown, you could tell Chris Brown was about to do 3 backflips, nigga, and cock his hand back like Rick James. You could tell. Said niggas speak without thinking sometimes. Call around to my people, try to attract you. Nah, nigga. Go on your social. See, now this was crazy. Nah, nigga. Go on your socials and apologize. Nah, you ain't gonna tell me how to apologize, nigga. This is Chris Brown being a bully. Nah, nigga. Go on your socials and apologize or keep the same energy when you see me. That little smiley face right there, that's basically like him saying on Pyro. We all know Chris Brown the blood. Come on now. Anyway, Party did say, he said, to be clear, I don't got nothing but love and respect for these guys. Shit happens. Oh, he ain't really apologized. Just to be clear, let me see. Now I gotta compare him to R&B niggas. Yo, I think Party been trying to tell y'all, man, like he the nicest R&B nigga out here, man. Now, let me compare him to the other R&B niggas. C Breezy, you do backflips better, you dance better. Vocally, you got Party. But your pen don't hold any ink compared to Party. Party got a better pen than you, and I see why he could probably think that you ain't shit because he writes. I think that's a problem. Party thinks he just writes better. Not even thinks. He knows he writes better than all these niggas. Jeremiah, great voice. Yeah, his pen laps everybody who he's in competition with. I think that's what it is. In reality, he might have wrote for some of these niggas. Not naming no names, but he might have. Okay. All right. Anyway, Party, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think you might have set yourself up because if I'm hearing the story right, when I got your peoples on the phone with Tory's peoples, they wanted to get you and Tory on the phone, and because that didn't happen, and I think you're like, well, I'm gonna just apologize because I really mean it like that. Tory is a slimy nigga. Like, we all know. You set up Tory to basically use your apology as weakness, as like you ain't about it, and then still diss you. So, it is what it is. Anyway. All right, people. All right. You said what? Somebody said, what did you get high on at that wedding? I was high. I think I don't be smoking the fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all went to my brother's wedding. That nigga went crazy. Shit, we was up in there doing all type of, like, I don't want to necessarily dox my bro and nothing like that, but that shit was up in there like carnival. Like, we was up in there dancing, waving flags, all that type of stuff. It sure was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Going to my brother's wedding made me realize I ain't getting married. Well, first of all, that was my thought already. But second of all, he went all out. And it's not really him because he's not really a planner like that. But his wife wanted all that. Like, his wife, I ain't gonna lie, they threw a wedding for a king and a queen. Good for them. Anyway, all right. Party and Tory, we'll see where it goes. I don't even know why Tory even like post some shit like this talking about umbrellas. Yeah, this nigga's talking to his fans like they're like Autobots unite. No, nigga. You know you wanted to get back at Party. Just diss the nigga. That's what it is. He just want to diss that nigga. So he's going to diss the nigga. Okay? So I think he's going to drop a song or whatever the case is, and we'll see how that goes. His turnaround time is kind of crazy. How did nigga preview a song? By the way, ironically, the person who is previewing the song, Ray, same thing I connected them with. So whatever, who knows? We will see. We will see. Let me see what else is going on. Make Tory free again. Shout out to Tory. One thing I do give. Let me tell you this, man. One thing about that nigga Tory, man, he has a fighter spirit, man. He's a squabbler. I would love to see Tory, obviously when he's free, in like a legit serious rap battle with someone that's a huge mainstream artist, but not on some just play shit, because I think Tory's a very clever person that puts a lot into all of his situations. I mean, we all see the Travis Scott shit. We don't got to talk about it. Anyway. All right, let's see what else is going on. My boy Elon Musk keep getting these hoes pregnant. Holy. Nigga got 14 kids. This is crazy. Ain't that crazy, Jay? This nigga basically looking like NBA Youngboy, Lil Durk, and all them niggas like Chief Keef. Nigga, pardon my back, nigga. Like, yo, go get y'all sperm count up, niggas. What the hell? The nigga this is his 14th child? How the hell Elon got 14 kids? Nigga running Doge. He got the rocket company, SpaceX. He got motherfucking Tesla. Neuralink, and he's still fucking 10 to 15 bitches a week. This nigga's a goat. Iron Man wasn't getting this. You know, every time I look at Elon Musk, I think Iron Man was never getting this amount of pussy. This nigga's the GOAT. It's no way he even texting these hoes back. Leave these hoes on red until he's like, yo, man, just keep that pussy wet. I'll be in my suite and you just be there. Just be wet from, I don't know, whenever I'm done with Trump to whenever I got a Tesla board meeting, okay? I'm going to just show up, fuck you, and I'm out. Peace. I wonder what their like stipend is, right? Because I ain't hit nobody. Listen, you see a rapper get 15 girls pregnant, they cheap as fuck. They ain't trying to pay shit. Especially, when most rappers utilize, like, if I don't got control over you, I ain't about to give you a motherfucking thing. Like, you ain't getting no nice cars, no nice place. So they got to be child support involved. I don't hear none of Elon Musk girls complaining about I never heard one of the baby mom be like, yo, another fucking family? Nigga, you got another baby? I never heard nothing like that. Him and Nick Cannon got some shit. Nick Cannon got to keep up. Nick Cannon started to realize, nigga, your little 200 million, respectfully, ain't a motherfucking thing to a nigga with 400 billion. You get to realize, chat? None of Nick Cannon baby mama ever had no like, oh no, fuck him, he ain't shit, he got another girl pregnant, yo, he's just a bad father, he left me as a single mother. And none of them got him on child support. Same with Elon. I'm really starting to think Elon really black. Number one, he blacker than us. Elon really from Africa. He from South Africa. Elon is African. 14 kids. Nigga shit. Elon's a nigga. I rock with Elon heavy. Plus, very smart guy, and a lot of smart people, a lot of times they usually suffer from their brain thinking too fast for their lips to speak. So a lot of smart people do stutter, I'm not going to lie to you, unless they really practice public speaking. And I'm like, I know he not risen up these joints. He not risen up these joints. He just, what type of game would you even need to have as Elon Musk? I'm a billionaire. The fuck we doing? Holy. Anyway. By the way, apparently Shorty put out a statement. So she had other kids with him. So she also have twins with him. Strider and Azor. Okay. What? Also shared twins, Strider and Azor, and a dog. Oh, what the hell? So this is a fourth kid he had with her. Okay. All right. She must got that good. All right. Anyway. So apparently she made this known, and she is, let me see. Elon Musk is 53. How old is she? Shivin Zillis. Let's look at her age. Shivin Zillis age. What's her age? Oh, she's 39. Damn, she's still pumping out kids? Real chick. Okay. So she said, discussed with Elon, and in light of beautiful Arcadia's birthday, we felt it was better to also share directly about our wonderful, incredible son, Selden Lukargis. Built like a juggernaut with a solid heart of gold. Love him so much. New kid. Elon's out here winning, man. God damn. Nigga firing government employees, sending rockets into space, building cars that record on every criminal activity and drive by themselves, and fucking all the hoes. Jesus Christ. Is this nigga living the best life or what? All right, whatever, man. All right, cool. Let's see what else is popping out here in the streets. What else is popping? All right, let's get to the La Bebe situation, people. And this is why I said, like, you know, I want to, like, we're going to get a longer stream going on tomorrow. This is just, we got to get some essential topics out of the way. Because I know y'all hate when I'm doing the topics mad late, right? So let's get some essential topics. So anyway, La Bebe. We all know Atlanta's finest. Me and him, we got no problems. I think. Even though the last time we talked, he was highly perturbed and upset that I didn't give his album raving reviews, because after getting on the phone with Rod Wave and him, he was like, why we get on the phone and kind of squash it if you gonna go say that? And I was like, brother, what do you think? Me and you establishing some respect as men means I'm gonna like deep throat your album? No, I don't think your album was that good. Sorry. And I still hold that opinion. You know what I mean? Let me tell you this. There's no friendship ever worth having if it only exists, or not even friendship, any truce, if it only exists where you're doing what the other person pleases. It doesn't work like that. If there's no relationship without respect. So, yeah, I told him that, and you know, he didn't really buck back. He was just like, whatever. And, yeah, so that's been my thoughts. I have no problem with Lil Baby, just for y'all to know. I think he's a great artist. Now, here's the thing, and this is why I said when artists start getting at me, it's a very bad idea because I know everybody's secrets. I had gotten tipped off back in the day. I had gotten tipped off that after the Young Thug indictment, that Fonnie Willis was about to try to indict Faux PF and also try to indict Lil Durk. Okay? I got told directly by sources I wouldn't know. That's why I kept fucking with Baby. I was like, you don't want to be fucking with me when I'm hearing these things. Which, by the way, you know, when me and him talked, he was just like, yo, you was saying all type of wild shit, which he was right. But I'm like, nigga, ain't all in fair love and war. But it's all good. Me and him were friends now. Biffles. So I had heard that. What really happened, it was going to be some trumped up bullshit, though. I'm going to be honest, right? Like, it was going to be the same thing with Durk, too. What's happening in Atlanta is that the police precincts, like the police chief and everything else, reporting to Fulton County, they're like, yo, a lot of these rappers are starting to operate like, you know, in Jamaican terms, you know, because, you know, I'm Jamaican, like dons, where they're now using their money and influence and their popularity to empower and fund violence on their behalf, and then they're calling it some type of quasi, oh, this is our group. For example, this is YSL shit, slum shit. No, you're just putting guns in niggas' hands and giving them money to go slide on niggas. So that's when the police, and that's another thing people don't realize, the police are usually really in the know. They know what's going on. People be like, nah, man, we really staying ahead of 12. No, you're not, dummy. Like, they know what's going on, right? Like, it's just sometimes they just can't prove it. Now, in Atlanta, the RICO came out. They hit YFN with it. They hit YSL with it. And they hit a couple other people. And they were looking at some more people that were rap related. And again, from what I'm hearing from people close to the police force, they believe a lot of the senseless violence. Again, they're not saying that rappers are responsible for all the crime in Atlanta, but they're saying that rappers are bringing a certain energy that is inciting this type of shit, and they're basically playing money man. Like, yo, all right, we pay for this nigga lawyer. Yo, if you diss me, I'm gonna have my so this is why Fonnie Willis doing the RICO. The police were really happy with that. So supposedly they were gonna get and I think I told you about the Durk thing. They had told me that I had really good information. And I think I told Durk too. I was like, yo, Dirk, you know they told me that they said they tried to arrest you, right? And Dirk, I thought he had switched up, but it looks like what happened was with the Dirk thing, the feds took it over because Atlanta police was really tight that they couldn't get him on the shit with Vaughn, and they were gonna try to do a RICO thing, but he didn't have like a what you would call a criminal enterprise in Atlanta because he was living in Atlanta, right? But remember I had brought to you, like I was the first one who broke that there was niggas ran in his house and, he rapped about later he handed India a gun. Well, that was some shit that was going on, like some real shit. The police couldn't really get that case on Dirk, and then the feds took it, so they stopped looking at Dirk. So once the feds take something, the state's like, all right, good luck, nigga. You definitely gonna get in trouble. Now, with Baby, from what I heard, they wanted him badly. Now, again, I'm just speaking as what I hear from these people connected to all this shit. That 4PF shit, it's not a bunch of pussies. They've said, from the word in Atlanta is that them 4PF niggas was slotted. And here's the thing. And this is what I was told. Baby had to get out of Dodge a bit. That's why he did the whole CBFW or whatever. Because a lot of the shit that supposedly the police were deeming as 4PF had nothing to do with Baby. It's not like one of those where Baby say, yo, go hit this nigga, and then they hit this nigga and then they start. No, it's like niggas just doing what they do, but now Baby's name is getting tied up in this, right? So apparently they were trying to get Baby, obviously, and it's so funny. I wonder if these rappers realize Trump saved all y'all Atlanta niggas. I want to say that specifically. Trump saved all y'all Atlanta niggas. I'm going to tell you why. Because Trump clipped Fonnie Willis' wings. Clipped it. Made her look like a fool. Basically put her in hot water. And she was never going to get in hot water by indicting rappers. But going after then a former president, that's what fucked her up. So Trump really helped every nigga, every rapper in Atlanta. Y'all should be like, even if you don't fuck with him, like, man, Trump did help us out. Trust me. Because I personally believe without Trump, 4PF would have been indicted. I personally believe that. I have certain knowledge, but I think that would have been happen. Now, would Baby be a part of that? They're looking for the sexy name, honestly, right? They're looking for the sexy name. That's it, right? Like there were these random like, and people would send me like, yo, there's some shit that 4PF got going on. Again, colloquially, we think 4PF Baby, but 4PF, like these niggas had their own shit going on too. Anyway, let's fast forward. So basically, Atlanta police, remember now, Fonnie Willis' wings are clipped. Baby, he knows exactly what's going on, and this is the only thing I don't like about rappers. They're a little bit facetious. Because if these guys are smart and they have people around them, if a blogger like me, obviously I try to do my due diligence to make sure I know whatever, they know what's going on too. Baby realizes, or should realize, you just escaped a lot of shit by the skin of your teeth. You don't want to go near certain shit to get yourself hemmed up anymore. And I think he's been moving accordingly. And I do want to give him credit because I think he's been moving fine. Atlanta police are tight, though. They mad at him. And it's like any police precinct when they feel like a nigga got away. I always suggest those people move. And by the way, I'm going to suggest that Lil Baby get the fuck out of Atlanta. Okay? We could even talk about even Toronto. Top 5 just beat a murder charge. The police put a lot of money and effort into it. From what I've been told from my people in Toronto, everybody around that situation, they've been getting locked up on just random charges since they beat that. Top 5 just got caught with a gun. They're doing raids everywhere because they realize, yo, these niggas got away with some shit, but we still have the power to put some more shit on them. So this is why I'm actually advising, Baby, you might have to keep Atlanta in an arm's distance The police ain't fucking with you there. So let's talk about the current situation. There was a video that came out, Lil Baby video shoot, where there was a shooting at. Okay. Now we're gonna play this afterwards, but the relevant video is this: 3 people shot on Lil Baby's music video set. This was 9 months ago that TMZ put this video out, and by the way, the gunshots were caught on camera. Check this out. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh, hell no.
Oh. Where you at?
Now this is a security guard, clearly with weapon out.
He gone. You can put it up. He gone.
Who the fuck was that?
I just sat right here and watched.
Nah, Atlanta got to be different because niggas is walking by like ain't nothing happened. Nigga, I would be running, screaming. I'm on the ground, stop, drop, and roll. Ah! 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 Look, okay, he's on timing.
He gone. You can put
These people just strolling down the street. This is crazy.
it up. He gone.
Who the fuck was that?
Look, these niggas are still walking briskly.
I just sat right here and watched the whole time, bro. Hey, them real smooth, bro. Real smooth, bro. Them like they were shooting their own video the whole time. They were plotting on their ass.
Oh shit, they gonna go back again? Oh shit, this is the literal meaning of spin the block.
Yeah, he's shooting it. Tom, get your ass up.
I'm getting down like they tell you in the military.
He that black.
Nah, these Atlanta niggas is different. He clowning the other. Look at the other niggas drop to the ground. Other niggas say, man, get your ass up, man. It's bullets. We hear this shit all the time. Why Atlanta act like they mini Chirac?
Tom, get your ass up.
I'm getting down like they tell you in the military.
He that blacking, man. Them boys gone, man. He shooting at nobody.
Nah, it was just a nigga on the side of that wall with a stick, though.
You get the fuck out the way.
But them they get for always trying to intercept the money.
Oh wow.
Some in a white car got down there and started shooting back up at them. Yeah, they was in a white car. They stopped down there at the cut right there and let loose. Huh? Yeah. Man, you were coming back with your enough artillery down, you know?
Wow. Okay. Anyway. So that happened. There's actually another video, I believe, too. I think this is it.
Shut up.
The actresses in the bio.
Right here.
Bro, y'all straight. Y'all straight.
Oh, right here, bro. I'm standing right there.
All that shit.
That's just mixed up, man.
Oh shit! They shot some shit. Wait, is that vehicle? It's clearly not bulletproof, right? Even actually, it might be bulletproof. So like sometimes the way they built the bulletproof cabins, like you see right here, it looks like there's another window. That would be the bulletproof thing. I don't know. Okay. All right.
Anybody see Sam? Oh, Sam, you okay?
Who's got Kevin? Kevin got hit, man. What the fuck?
Wow. Just think of how you are. Okay. So, all right. That basically happened. We then get the news.
Atlanta police.
Here we go.
To a developing story, Atlanta police are investigating after someone started shooting on the set of a music video. The shooting happened in northwest part of the city, and it took place while rapper Lil Baby was close by. 11 Alive's Bobeth Yates is live for us from APD headquarters with more on this investigation. Bobeth, you know, if you hear a big rapper like Lil Baby shooting a video, it's going to be a big scene.
That's exactly right. And the residents we spoke to this morning say they were so...
Oh, by the way, shout out to my boy, What's the Dirt in the chat. What's cooking, Cody? Crody? My bad, I can't even speak. And watch out, move. Thank you for the 5% act. Is it cool? I get your song and opinion. Okay, just send it to me. All right, thanks.
Excited to see Grammy Award-winning Lil Baby, but they say that excitement really quickly turned into fear when what they believe was a drive-by shooting occurred, and now Atlanta PD is investigating.
That happened, it was just too much for me.
Residents in the Dixie Hills neighborhood say Tuesday shooting on Verbranda Street that occurred on the set of a music video featuring popular Atlanta rapper Lil Baby has them on edge.
We just heard pow, 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 and that thing was da-da-da-da-da-da, and we grabbed the kids, and everybody was just running. It was a whole bunch of chaos.
The Atlanta Police Department's Violent Crime Unit is now investigating the incident that left 3 people shot. Officials say one person was hit in the arm, another in the neck, and a third in the back. And while all are expected to survive, police say the shooting may be part of a bigger problem with gang activity.
Several of the individuals in the city that are involved in some of these hybrid rap performance groups are involved in certain conflicts throughout the city. So us as a city of Atlanta, we do want to be proactive in making sure that our gang unit is on scene and at the on front of any potential matters that could escalate as a result of a shooting of this nature.
Woke Folks says children and other bystanders were also on scene of the music video when the about 30 shots rang out. And as police try to piece together who's responsible and what led up to the shooting, neighbors we spoke to say the violence is getting out of hand.
It's ridiculous that you can't come outside and have a good time or show some love in the neighborhood because you always want to argue, fight, and shoot and kill, and that's a problem. They need to take these damn guns off the street. That's the biggest problem.
You live in Atlanta. It's never coming off the street. Okay, so that basically happened, and what we then saw was this video of the police who were announcing warrants for the murder of 2 people, and basically they said in the details of the warrant, there was blame to be put to an Atlanta-based rapper who they actually even said was cowardly. Just listen to this, chat.
Investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
Nah, he for sure looked like Wallow. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions. Investigate.
So essentially what they're saying is that there were retaliatory. It looked like people didn't die in the shooting we heard. It looked like, yeah, 3 people got shot, but no one died. But what happened is that, well, if y'all shot our shit up, we're going to come shoot y'all back up. And in some of the retaliatory actions, 2 kids died. And what the police are saying, this was really sparked off because Lil Baby, and that's who they're talking about, the Atlanta-based rapper. They're saying Lil Baby decided to shoot a music video in an op neighborhood. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen a lot of people talk about this, and I've even posted about it. I have a nuanced perspective. Y'all might not even like my perspective on this. I think the police need to go solve crime. Trying to throw Lil Baby's name in the mix, I think that was a weak move by the police. Go solve the crime. Go find out the people who did this. Hold them accountable. Find out the groups that are behind this. And if Lil Baby's a part of it, hold him accountable too. But you don't need to bring up his name until you actually have something concrete. Now, I could say that. And I think the police, this seems a little clout chasey. But we got to be honest here. All things being said, and this is, again, I got no issue with Lil Baby, but we got to be honest. These rappers do know what the fuck is going on. Lil Baby, you know goddamn well you and your 4PF hooligans ain't welcomed over certain places in Atlanta. And you going over there, it ain't your fault because it's the fault of whoever who did the shooting. And subsequently, whoever who did the retaliation shooting. But when y'all making this type of music and y'all talking about this, that, and third, please realize that y'all got bulletproof trucks and these other people don't. These kids want to play in the streets and these people. So I would never levy the burden of saying Lil Baby was responsible for someone being murdered. But I think all y'all rappers, and this is where we just got to just exercise like some critical thinking. Lil Baby know when he was rocking 4PF, they got ops. You know all these niggas you keep bringing up in your video, they're throwing up all these signs, they got beef with niggas over there. I think it is your responsibility to not go there to do videos unless you think that maybe you want to show you that nigga. Now, again, I still don't think you're responsible for their deaths, but I do think that was a stupid move. Like, if you trying to shoot music videos in the territory of people that don't fuck with either you or people that are claiming the group that you're in or claiming the gang, whatever you want to call this 4PF shit, brother, you should have probably exercised the better judgment to say, this might encourage violence. I'm shooting a video in my ops neighborhood. And I'm a huge artist. This is going to make them look crazy. Maybe they got to do something. Now, again, still not Baby's fault. It's the fault of whoever who pulled that trigger. But I think Baby has to realize, and this is why I say, I think the cops calling them out here, they're frustrated. Because they've realized 4PF been doing a lot of bullshit. It's reality. That's just what it is. So they're now at the point of calling out the rapper, even though I think that we should start, first of all, with talking to the police officers and say, man, go solve that motherfucking crime and stop trying to blame the rapper because he's not a law enforcement agent. Do I think Lil Baby's stupid for doing that if that's what he did? Of course he is. And I think us fans got to look at him to be like, bro, what the fuck you think is going on if you think you're going to shoot a music video in maybe not your op, because I don't know how together this 4PF shit was. If you shooting a music video and you're bringing niggas that are ops with the niggas in that neighborhood, come on, bro. Come on. And it would be naive for us to think that these rappers really have no idea what's going on. Y'all niggas claim y'all don't a nigga go by the name of the hero? Y'all niggas claim y'all the voice of the streets. Y'all this and third. So if we could know about this online, you was not supposed to be over there shooting no music video. You know damn well you was not supposed to be over there shooting no music video. And again, I'm still gonna stop short of trying to blame him for someone's death, but he definitely knows better. And I think that was just a stupid move. Okay. Now, there was rumors that Lil Baby was locked up and that the feds had jumped in. And by the way, this would be the only, like, these police officers only talking, they're cucked. Let me say to Mr. Fake Wallow over here, Lil Baby ain't never pulled no fucking trigger. So even if he was funding whatever war that's happening that got 2 teenagers killed, to which, by the way, I would never blame him for that without solid proof. But even if he was, let's just be hypothetical here. Y'all investigation is going to go nowhere because y'all don't have a DA anymore that's going to do that. They have clipped the wings of Fonnie Willis, so unless you got Baby shooting somebody, you ain't going to do a motherfucking thing to Baby. You get what I'm saying? But what it just says here is that you're going to try to harass him, maybe pull him over 20 times, see if his tags are expired, see if you could catch him with an illegal gun, see if he's smoking in the car that you could search if it's yeah, but I don't think there's any like serious ramifications that's coming down the pipeline because, again, I think the police officers here that's complaining about these rappers, you don't have a DA anymore that's gonna try to weaponize their powers in the ability of filing RICO. So that's over with. Okay? So again, the mere fact they got to come out and call Baby stupid for doing that just tells you they wanted, and this is a press conference, they just wanted to kind of send a message because they really have no action. So people that said, well, the feds took over, just like really in the Dirk case. And that's what I heard happened in the Dirk case, that the feds took Dirk's case. And obviously Dirk got arrested. But now people were saying that Baby got arrested by the feds, and Baby himself came out to debunk those rumors when he posted on his Instagram, he said, "Thanks for all the concerns. Please don't be misinformed by fake news. I'm overly good." Okay? So yeah. Again, I got no issue with Baby. I'm trying to give advice or just trying to speak openly. Baby needs to keep Atlanta at an arm's length. I'm not breaking no news to him here. They think that either Lil Baby or the people and the Negroes he's been around with has been causing a lot of problems, just like they thought the Negroes around Thug was causing a lot of problems, and they locked Thug up. Again, they might not have the same type of power or resources to do the same to Baby, but it doesn't mean they're going to harass him. They're not going to harass him, and they're not going to try to jam him up elsewhere. And if he's not trying to go down that path, if I was him, they said Young Thug moved to Miami. I don't know if y'all heard. They said Young Thug is in Miami now, or Florida, or somewhere. Because, you can't be in the metro Atlanta area. So apparently he's been in Miami. I think Baby should probably, start realizing what's going on, because the cops is literally, this is a clearer signal they could say, we're trying to get you, motherfucker, because you're causing a lot of fuckery that we got to investigate. So hopefully he moves to court. All right. Let's see what else is going on. I'll probably say this Gene Hackman story for like daytime or something like that. Oh, Drizzy. Drizzy apparently addressed all the fake friends and the artists or whatever. Let's hear what the boy Drizzy got to say.
For my family, for my friends, for all my collaborators, all the producers, all the other artists that I work with, the ones that didn't turn pussy, the ones that still real, my real ones. But yeah, I appreciate you. For my family, for my friends.
Drake's my guy, but I've been very open and honest with saying, I don't, in certain situations, like maybe the Bron situation, because it looked like Bron was really respecting that type of, I'm showing you my first kid, privately, they're supposed to be friends. I think Drake never had real friends when it came to music. I think Drake has always been someone who operated in the here and the now. I would like to jump on your song. I bet. Let's go kick it in the club a bunch of times. Let's go chill. Oh, you're the hot person of the moment. We're cool. But I think we have to hold Drake somewhat accountable. It's one thing about people turning their backs on you. And yes, people turned their back on Drake. But Drake absolutely fostered some fake-ass relationship that he should have known were fake. We can't act like Drake's a child here. Drake's 40, damn near. You're a grown-ass man, and if niggas are allowed to dupe you into you thinking they're friends, that looks very bad. I don't think that's the case at all. I think Drake lost a hold of what real friendships was with a lot of people in the game, or maybe he thought they owed him some loyalty based on what he did for them. And I think what he realized is, no, that's not the truth. Like, wait, did you think Khaled was gonna come to defend you before? Oh, you thought all them songs you gave him was the loyalty, huh? You gave him Pop Star, Grease. You gave him For Free. You gave him all these. No. He's in it for self. There's a lot of people who I think Drake just had fake ass relationships with that was mutually beneficial at the time, and those people afterwards, when they couldn't benefit anymore, or Drake probably isn't as receptive or communicative with them, they're like, fuck this nigga. I don't know if that's a fake friend, because this is where I gotta blame Drake. Drake is the type of nigga like, play this. When Drake sees J. Cole, he's hugging him like, he's hugging J. Cole like it's that one cousin you grew up with, but y'all both lived in different cities and y'all only see each other on the reunion. You ain't cool with J. Cole like that? The fuck? So at a point, we gotta just hold Drake accountable. Like, Drake, you're a grown ass man. Like, we're not gonna act like you're some little child who people have sold a dream and be like, oh, we're besties, and then they turned on you. Maybe a few of them, obviously, but the majority of these fake ass relationships, Drake willingly indulged in. So you know what I mean? I look at that and I'm like, this is why I keep telling y'all, for all y'all Drake fans, if y'all see Drake back in the club with these niggas doing the fake ass shit, just say, Drake, you're on your own next time, gang. When you feel like your back is getting kicked in, and I really do believe that. If Drake continue, and by the way, I think he's learned, because I think it's one of the reasons we saw his last album, Some Sexy Songs for You. I think he would have had more artists on it. I think if this was maybe 4 or 5 years ago, there might have been a Chris Brown collab. I think he thought maybe him and Chris was in good set. You know what he said? Who really bang a set, my nigga? YG. You know who really bang a set? My nigga CB or Chuck T. Whatever. Man, I think that Drake would have. I think Drake thought these guys were, a little bit more closer than. No, they're not, man. And I think that's his fault. Like, we got to be honest. That's his fault. You're a grown man. You should be able to discern between fake relationships and industry, transactional situationships. We're not going to treat you like a child. And if you do choose after this point to continue fake relationships, or not fake relationship, but these industry relationships, and then later expect them to treat you like a real friend, we're just going to say you're delusional. So for me, when he says his fake artist friends, I'm like, Drake, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think, in reality, I don't think a lot of people... Okay, Ross had an issue with him. A lot of these other guys we're seeing, they had issues with Drake. Those guys popped out. I think when he's saying his fake artist friends, or not fake artists, but he's kind of summing up those people just stayed out of it. And you never, and your mans ain't gonna stay out of shit when you getting your back kicked in. Your mans is gonna squabble with you. Your mans don't just step to the side because your op said, oh, nah, we ain't here for you. We just here for your mans. No, your man squabble with you. And I think Drake wanted some of these niggas to either probably, vouch for him. Like, bro, man, Kendrick, shut your pussy ass up, nigga, talking about he ain't good in Atlanta, nigga. You know what that nigga did for us Atlanta artists, whether it's Baba, I don't even call no names. You know what everybody is? You know what everybody did for the most part? I'm gonna mind my motherfucking business. Whatever he got with Kendrick ain't my issue. And it matters when a nigga is trying to say some cultural shit. Because really, when niggas is questioning your cultural identity, and you've been around a lot of these cultural motherfuckers, you want them to be like, man, yo, Kendrick sounds crazy for him to question Drake's, blah, blah, blah. Like, look what I think he was expecting some of these artists to step up, and hell nah. Like, these niggas is like, yo, we're going to just fall back, and to the victor goes the spoils. If you come out on top of this, like, yo, Drake been our man. If you get your back kicked in, we act like we don't know you. That's how it is. Fake relationships. Anyway. I seen people were like, really trying to be keen on saying Drake canceled his tour. They said Drake has canceled 4 dates or whatever. Let me see. Can we find it? All right. I'll just Google it. I don't even know why this was news. It says Drake, Hollywood Reporter says Drake cancels a remaining tour in Australia, New Zealand. And apparently there was 4 shows. It says Drake has canceled the remaining 4 sold-out shows on his Australia, New Zealand tour, the Anita Maxwin tour. The shows are postponed to a scheduling conflict, Drake rep has told Hollywood Reporter. So we're actively working on rescheduling these dates along with adding some additional shows. Okay, all the tickets for the affected shows will remain valid for the new dates, and refunds will be available for those who prefer. But please note that these shows, they were sold out. Okay, any refunded tickets will be released again for sale. They plan to They plan to share these rescheduled days as soon as possible, and they say we sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and appreciate your patience. Drake and his entire team had an incredible time doing these shows and are excited to return soon. Okay. Now, initially Drake was booked for about 7 shows, if you don't know, in Australia. He then made the tour, I believe, about 17 or 18 shows, and it appears that he's done like 14 or 13 of them, and then the last 4 were canceled. To let everybody know, because once again, man, I don't know how Drake is the person now where like all bad press is viral about him, even when it's incorrect. I've seen people said that, oh, he couldn't sell tickets out anymore, and I'm like, what? So just to be very clear here, this was not a ticketing issue. You know, I've spoke to you guys about sometimes what happens with these tours. And for us to be like, I think when you watch me and you're a music head, you become in the 1% of the knowledgeable people on how this industry really works. Because other than that, you're just following TikToks and random tweets and people with agendas. And you don't know like some of these intricacies of what happens, right? Like, you know, even again, I was down to defend Kendrick, and shit. I actually found the video where the person said Kendrick can't sell tickets. I'm like, Kendrick's gonna sell out these venues, like, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't get on here and be like, yo, Kendrick can't sell tickets. No, he's gonna sell out these venues, right? The way how tickets are sold usually for most of these things, especially when you have a hip hop audience, about like 20% of tickets, if they're still available, they're usually going for walk-ups, which means the day of, if you're 70% capacity, you're probably going to have a sold-out show, because a lot of people, they don't commit to stuff. Buying the ticket months in advance, it makes a plan. Sometimes people want to buy it week of. Sometimes people might want to buy it the day of, right? So, you know, when I hear people like start to use like these crazy metrics and they don't understand the touring business or anything like that, I'm like, yo, you guys are wilding. Again, Drake had sold out tours. Now, I didn't want to know the real reason why the tour was canceled, or not canceled, but the 4 dates were postponed. And I actually did find out. And by the way, this actually, you know, makes all the sense in the world. Makes all the sense in the world. Here we go. And actually, this came from Drake himself. So, you know, source it if you want. Source it if you want. Yeah. So apparently, yeah. So I hate when they say schedule conflicts, because like people people are thinking that means, oh, you just can sell tickets. No, scheduling conflicts usually means production issues, usually means other issues. Apparently there was, from what I'm being told, there was some venue issues that would have had Drake just sitting in Australia for like 2 weeks waiting for the show. And essentially, it didn't make sense for Drake to have his whole production team over there for 12 days. Live Nation and however they did it also was in agreement. Hey, this is reductive more than it's actually added on to what we initially planned. Let's come back at a separate time and just do the 4 shows, bang, 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 as opposed to have an artist that, how much I think Drake, or what do you think his earning potential every day, right? Him sitting for basically half a month, waiting to do a show. Australia is 16 hours away from New York City, right? Yes. Especially if there's venue issues with that, we'll get y'all niggas back, okay? So again, it was nothing to do with the tour not selling out. For the people who want to be divisive, and I get it, like this whole Drake, Kendrick, blah, blah, blah. Any venue that Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and also I would even say J. Cole, because he knows his limits, any venue they're going to go in is going to be sold out. You're not going to see these guys not be able to sell tickets. They're not Meek Mill, like, with all due respect, right? So, for anybody, whether you're an OVO fan or a Kendrick fan, I just want y'all to start having some sense about what this industry is. Kendrick has sold tickets for 15 years. They're not going to put him in somewhere where they're like, we hope tickets get sold. This is all pre-planned. They know his numbers. They know what he sold. They're not just like, and this is why, like, I feel offended when I see people arguing this shit. Do y'all think they're just like, yo, let's just add another date to LA for Kendrick, but we don't know if he'll sell it out. They know exactly what the demand was last time he performed or had a tour and it went to LA. They know what that number was. They know what the early tickets were. They know what the scalpers bought. This is really not like a guessing game. This is really, we know what's going to happen. So when I hear people thinking that Drake or Kendrick can't pull out people to their shows, I don't care if you're a Drake fan or you're a goddamn Kendrick fan. Just stop with the delusion, okay? Because most of that is not based out of what the outcome y'all might think a battle is or whatever the case is. No. These guys, if they get these touring deals, it's already baked in the cake that they're going to sell it out. So yeah, Drake is going to sell out his shit. And then also I do think Kendrick will too. Let me see if I can find that clip. So again, the scheduling conflict is Drake didn't want to sit in Australia for 2 weeks. And like, I was trying to get a number on how much money he would have to pay. So, when you do these tours, like sometimes these tours, like for example, Taylor Swift truck drivers, right? So Taylor Swift had a really huge tour, right? I'm not looking. So she made news by giving $100,000 to like every truck driver like on her tour, right? And I'm trying to look at how many people. Yeah, she gave $55 million in bonuses. Think about this. So her tour, I think it made over $1 billion, right? Actually, we could probably look it up. What tour was this? This was the Taylor Swift tour gross. Yeah. So it made $2 billion. So she gave $55 million to like people who drove trucks. The reason why I'm bringing this up is like, you see these people here. Obviously, Drake don't got dancers. Like, if you've been to Drake show, there ain't no fucking dancers. But when you have a huge situation like that, you got dancers, sound technicians. Everybody's gonna have that. Your riggers, your truck drivers. You have like a lot of production people. Yeah, they got to transport the tour skeleton, all of this stuff, the stage, this and third. The point I'm trying to make, sometimes these tours really hire 100 people to get everything done. So what I'm trying to say is that Drake, the reality probably why he canceled his tour or canceled the last 4 dates, he would have to pay maybe, I don't know how many people is in that tour group or these other people, 50 to 75 people to be in Australia for 2 weeks just sitting there doing nothing. Yeah. Now, granted, they should have never scheduled that to begin with, because Drake should have knew you don't want to sit there for 2 weeks. It should have been back to back to back to back to back back. But here's the thing. With some of these venues, dates get bumped. Yo, say, I don't know, whatever sports they have there, they probably have advantage or they have first two rights when it comes to picking a day. You know what I mean? Like, you ever heard like, oh, I think this is a popular one. It was like a Mary J. Blige concert or some person's concert. It was like, the concert is going to be rescheduled if these niggas, if this basketball team extends the series. If they extend the series to 6 games, the concert is postponed because now they're going to be playing in the arena that day. If it doesn't, the concert stays. Yeah, so there's venue things. It's actually incredible that people really thought that Drake wasn't selling tickets. Like, come on. Like, and again, I'm saying this from the most, you just got to understand what tour it is. Kendrick's going to sell out. Drake's going to sell out. Let me play this clip if I can find it. Okay, wait. Where is it at? Boy, I can't find it. Oh, no. Here we go. I did have it here. It said act. Oh, okay. So it's on this page right here. And obviously, I've given you the spoiler already, where you kind of know where I'm going to lean towards with this. Let's see if I can find it. All right, this is 6 days ago. Holy. 6 days ago. 6 days ago. 7 days ago. Okay, here we go. It was saying sis is going viral for saying Kendrick Lamar numbers don't make sense. Here we go.
You can't fake influence. The math just ain't mathing, okay? How in the world does Kendrick Lamar have this many monthly listeners and this many daily streams, but yet he still hasn't sold out any of the LA shows on his tour? Any of them. There are 3. He hasn't sold out any of them. There are also several cities where he hasn't sold out yet. Several. It just is not making sense.
Ma'am, again, I hate to even sound like a K-bot here, but you know, I just like to defend really this is what the culture of touring is. Kendrick Lamar, because not only Kendrick is doing stadiums, there's a higher price for him to pay to get into these venues. He's paying more for production. Also, this is not his tour alone. It's also SZA's tour, so they're going to be splitting a lot of the money. Kendrick is finally charging, and with all due respect to the K-bots too, Kendrick is finally charging premium price. He's not charging Drake price. I don't even think he might be charging Travis price. I don't know, but Drake charges the most for his fans to come see him. Kendrick's, you usually could get like, it's like a buy one get one free type shit. Not like that, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's cheaper. The price point here is different, and it's more. Yeah, people might not want to pay hundreds of dollars to not even be close to the stage. Right? So that's why I think it's not sold out, but it's going to be sold out. It is going to be sold out. Like, and I'll be very surprised if we see any of these shows for Kendrick that is going to be at 30% capacity. 30% vacancy.
He just did the Super Bowl. Usually you do the Super Bowl, your numbers shoot up, everything you do rises at that point. He's not going up. Yet this is Drake's numbers, And he sold out Australia, regardless of what y'all want to say. He sold out Australia, and no, he was not selling tickets for $12. Like, that's all just lies perpetrated.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think Kendrick's. Let me see. Kendrick Lamar tour dates. I don't think he's selling. Let me see. I don't think he's selling tickets cheap. Let's go look. So I think those shows in question are these Inglewood shows, right? These are the LA shows, right? Let's look at it. Okay, so this is what people are saying. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Like, my nigga, a verified resale ticket in the fucking nosebleeds is $500, brother. Like, come on. Like, again, to put it in perspective, Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale, Big Steppers, tour average ticket price. Hopefully we can get a number here. Okay. All right. I seen somebody say, let's just go with this. I won't do too much research. They said the average ticket price in the USA was $140. Okay. So the average ticket price for Kendrick Lamar Big Steppers tour was $140. Right? This shit, Kendrick is charging you K-bots like he should. If y'all niggas on that, y'all niggas been on Twitter acting like y'all are FBI agents trying to find out everybody weird case, well, plunk down your fucking credit card and give that nigga $1,000, you bum ass niggas. I actually agree with Kendrick charging this amount. So essentially, if you start looking at it, like, Kendrick is charging a pretty penny. $500 for this, and you're not even, damn, look at, holy shit. Yeah, this is look, the stage is here. So you niggas not even close to the stage, and you got to pay $500 just to be here. Like, come on, like, bruv. The average Kendrick fan is broke as shit. Like, let's be honest, man. Like, Kendrick fan is just a step up above. A Kendrick fan is just a step above like a YB fan. No disrespect to YB. It's just like, bro, y'all know you ain't got no goddamn money. And the reason why I say that, like, I'm not even trying to just diss Kendrick and Kendrick fans. I'm really saying that Kendrick, well, actually, SZA is bringing out women. The reason why Drake charges so much, it's a bunch of bitches. It's a bunch of hoes. Like, yo, and niggas want to go where the hoes is at. Drake come to your city, he got all the baddest bitches going to his show. So now you're down to pay $1,000 to go see this motherfucker. Kendrick got a bunch of like disgruntled, like coarse face, Twitter, like the degenerates, the bum ass niggas. You get what I'm saying? Like, SZA gonna try to even it out, but holy, like, you know these niggas don't got shit. So yeah, that's why he ain't sell out yet. These bum ass niggas don't got a job. That's the problem. So I do think eventually these ticket prices, like, they'll come down a bit or whatever the case is. But of course, these K-bots, they spend time tweeting, botting streams, not working. These niggas broke as shit. Kendrick, you gotta lower the price for these bum ass. If Kendrick put this shit to like $80, oh, this should be packed like a motherfucker. Holy, yo, these niggas don't got no jobs. They spend all day practicing. Like, that's all they do. These things are broke as shit. That's the problem. This is why this shit ain't sold out yet. I think Kendrick clearly got enough fans to fill these seats, trust me. Just his fans are broke. That's the problem. They broke. Okay? Broke. I'm sorry to tell y'all. You know what I mean? Any of them woke extra, and Kendrick fans are woke niggas, so that's how I'm relating it. All them woke niggas is broke. Let's be honest. They're all broke. Okay, look, Drake, what was Drake's last tour? It's a Blur average ticket price. Yeah, you got to plunk down like down at $300 to see the boy Aubrey. That's a fact. Kendrick, $140. You feel me? So for him to, like, you know what I mean? Now he's at a bigger venue. He's trying to take home more. And also he realized these K-bots, they're going hard. Like, he don't want a bunch of tweeters. He want a bunch of niggas who down to pay. So you niggas, all you K-bots, get in your wallet and open up that goddamn Cash App card, nigga. Y'all got to pay for these tickets now. You see, the K-bots, they think they're rewarding Kendrick by just hating on Drake all day for free. Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? No, nigga. How about you get your Amex card around, bitch ass nigga? Go buy the ticket. They don't want to do it. Broke as shit. Sorry to tell y'all, man. But, chat, if I asked you, whose fans y'all think is the brokest of all the big artists, you would definitely say Kendrick Lamar. Come on, bro. Kendrick just started wearing jewelry now. Kendrick was looking broke. Let's keep it a bean. He's not been broke, clearly. But what I'm trying to say is he attract the bum ass niggas. So this is why I don't think his tour ain't sold out because of lack of interest. It's just his fans need to work a few months to save up to buy it. These niggas on Twitter all day. And Elon ain't paying that well. Nigga, I looked on my shit, nigga. I had 150 million, and I barely tweet. I had 150 million impressions, man. Elon sent me a check for $400. I'm like, oh, Elon, you cold. Elon a cold motherfucker, bro. Elon's a cold motherfucker. It's all good. But anyway, UK bots, man, just work some overtime, man. Work some overtime. Y'all niggas will be able to afford these tickets. And by the way, I fuck with Kendrick for that. Tax these bitch ass niggas. They tweeting like they love you. Let them pay. That's how it should be. Okay. So yeah, I'm not believing it. I'll play the rest of this.
By the K-Bots, okay? He sold out Australia, multiple shows in Australia, sold 135,000 tickets for Wireless Festival in 3 minutes, okay? And has a #1 album right. You can't fake influence.
All right.
Right now. And I don't even believe the numbers that they're giving us for Drake and Party's album are the real numbers. I don't even believe that, okay? This is not making sense, though. The math is not mathing here. Now, I checked several other cities as well to see.
Chat, put like this, man. You can't bring your goddamn. I ain't gonna lie. This is why. And by the way, I do want to say Kendrick is smart to add scissor to it. I still think that Kendrick could have done stadiums without Sizzle. I do. Again, I don't want to dismiss this dude. I just think his fans is broke. His fans is a bunch of niggas that don't have a lineup. They got no haircut, nappy headed, or just straight up white boys who are degenerates, who used to say the N-word. No lineup, no job, no deodorant. One of these niggas with hot breath think that when they're just gonna rap a bunch of these niggas still thinking about control. Like, of course these niggas can't. These niggas, they're not taking care of their kids. Why the fuck you think they're gonna be able to pay $400 to go to a concert? But no. So as I said, if Kendrick Lamar was giving away these tickets for if y'all niggas on food stamps, if y'all niggas are unemployed, if you get a 20% discount, if you ain't get a haircut since 2012, this shit will be packed. You would have been sold out in a minute. But these niggas are bums. I gotta be honest. It's truth. I ain't hating. I'm telling you the truth. Kendrick fans, let me tell you this, man. Have you ever met a fly Kendrick fan? I ain't met one. I ain't gonna. When you meet Kendrick fans, put it like this. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He might even see this because he was a heavy Kendrick. So yesterday I'm at the wedding. I'm chilling. Everything is cool, blah, blah. I should have knew it was a Kendrick fan because now, and even my man hit me. Remember, it's my brother's wedding. The DJ's getting busy. All of a sudden I hear, mustard on the beat, ho. So I'm looking over and I'm like, I know my brother ain't tell you. Didn't he pay you like 10 bands to DJ, nigga? I know he ain't tell you to play no fucking Not Like Us at the wedding. And obviously I see, people know I'm there. So I'm like, I can't even bop my head to this shit. So I'm like just chilling. I look on the dance floor. There's a nigga, he's dressed nicely. But all of a sudden I see I swear. The nigga, I thought it was from the West Coast. The nigga started crip walking. I don't know what the fuck this is with the hands. He started doing some shit with his legs. Like he moving mad robotic. I'm like, holy shit. I should have knew it was a K-bot. I'm just thinking this is a dancing ass nigga. Because some niggas they just got the gift of the gab of dancing. Cool. Event over. We're kicking it later. Saying what up. By the way, he won't see this because he's on the other side of the family. He's on my brother's wife's side of the family. So he comes up, he got his Haitian flag on. I'm like, all right, whatever. Dap Mumps, what up, bro? Chat, let me paint the picture. This is all you need to know about Kendrick fans. It's after the wedding. If y'all ever went to a wedding, all the married folks, they get out of Dodge quick, and afterwards, you're left with all the single women who hoping they get married next. You could smell the moisture in the room. They're in there waiting for a nigga to say, yo, they want a nigga, okay? So that's the atmosphere, okay? I'm up in there, you know, I'm single. So I'm like an Elsa Bachelor up in it, like Big Act up in here. This nigga come up and he like, yo, Act, what's up, man? It's like, yo, I'm on the other side of him. All right, what's up, bro? He said, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, you really think Kendrick can win the beef? Oh my God, hell, nigga, it's just like everything just stopped. I'm like, nigga, there's bitches in here ready to, and you're over here talking about Kendrick Lamar? That's the point. That's all we gotta say. And thank God there was a guy that was next to me. He saved me. Because he was just like, you know where the beef really started? It started with Control It. And I was like, oh my God, we're at a fucking wedding. The bitches who ain't get married yet are soaking wet. Basically saying, you eligible niggas, what's up with us? And you come over here talking this Kendrick Lamar fuck shit? That's the problem. You see, Kendrick Lamar is a quick... You play his music or start talking about his shit, and instantly you realize, and this is the problem with the K-Bots, they don't realize that we're all hip-hop heads, and Kendrick fans are hip-hop heads too. I'll give them that. But that's like a really like secular group of like people who like to talk hip-hop. You go out to a club, nobody want to hear that shit, my nigga. You go out to where hoes is twerking in a strip club, bitches over here trying to link, like, nobody want to hear that. That was the biggest problem. As soon as I seen that, I'm like, this is the problem with Kendrick fans right here, man. Like, they think that everybody gets their joke. Certified lover boy, certified. No, my nigga, there's a whore right there. She bit her lips 15 times in the last minute looking over here, and you're talking my ear off about Kendrick Lamar. That's the problem. And here's the thing. You got to cater to the women too, bro. You got to cater to the women. So here's the thing. This is why I say Drake ticket price has been high. It's date night. Got to bring your girl out somewhere nice. We all know. I ain't going to lie. When I went out to some restaurant. Well, actually, I mean, it's not like I care now, but it's just like, shit, I see what these hoes be talking about on Twitter. The type of money you got to spend to bring a woman out these days, I see why they be on some shit like $200 date, $500, whatever the fuck they be saying. Let me bring it back home with the point I'm trying to make. The point is this. I think Drake is helped tremendously by the fact that the majority, if you've ever been to Drake concerts, a lot of women. So it's like I used to promote parties. Nobody in the history of promoting parties ever said, let's find the niggas here. Let's get the niggas here and hope the women come. It's never been like that. It's always been ladies free before 12. Yo, ladies, da-da-da-da. Yo, ladies, but you promote to the ladies and you know the niggas are sure to follow. So I think Kendrick adding SZA, because women do love SZA. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even know women love SZA like that. It's holy. They love SZA. I think that was a good move, but this is why you're going to see them ticket prices up. A Kendrick concert? Bruv, a Kendrick concert is a sausage party, my nigga. Nigga, you might as well send all them niggas to the draft. Send them niggas to motherfucking Ukraine and some shit like that. Bruv, you go to a straight Kendrick concert, it's a bunch of niggas who stink. Bunch of niggas who, bruv, come on, bruh. Like, that's not the good ambiance. So it's just reality about it. So Kendrick, I think he was smart, add SZA, But if you're wondering, I don't think the nigga don't appeal to people. He has a lot of fans. I just think, like the majority of the Kendrick fans that want to go, they don't got a girlfriend. I'm sorry. There's not many women that you could just be like, mustard on the beat, ho. Mustard! Yeah, that doesn't really work. Sorry. Bitch. Yo, you ever been in the car with a girl and start playing some real hip-hop shit or some, like, hella crazy diss? Like, I be playing YB sometimes and, like, to be a girl in the car, and I could tell she's like, so this is what you're into? With respect. Like, that's just reality. Like, she don't want to hear all that. She don't want to hear all that robotic. Let me. Whatever the fuck they be doing with this Crip Walk bullshit. I'm serious. Tell y'all the truth. You start playing some Brent Fires, SZA works too. Start to get a little bit different. So, again, I think the problem with Kendrick's tour is all of these incels that been fucking with Kendrick not used to paying $400 to go nowhere. Number one, they're broke. Number two, again, as I said, with Drake makes it shit like it's a date night. You bring your girl. Them niggas who like Kendrick don't got no girl. Nigga, listen to what they listen to all day long. Squabble up. Squabble up. Come on. Them niggas don't got no fucking women. As I said, going back to my wedding story. Mad bitches in the room. Nigga came over, told my Kendrick. It sucked the air out of the room. I said, holy shit. The crazy, I'll give him credit though. He caught himself. He was like, you know what, this ain't the right place. We could talk about this later. I was like, I respect it. It is what it is. So anyway, I think Kendrick's show is going to be sold out. I said all that. Was that backhanded compliment, chat? The backhanded compliment. It's true. Niggas is broken. Listen, this is how niggas work. We only pay a lot of money when we got to make it an event for somebody else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a nigga, you ever seen that meme where it'd be like, yo, if you leave it up to a nigga, he would have his Xbox on the ground, his TV on the ground, and he'll have a couch and just a bed, an air mattress or something. Like, that's his apartment. Niggas are simple. We don't need too much. Now, when there's a woman involved, you start doing a lot. What I'm trying to say is that these Kendrick fans, they're incels. They've been, it's a year later, and they're still talking about battle rap. They're mad that Drake dropped a song. They dropped an album for a woman. What? I told you, Doc got him. We like Drake with the melodies. We don't like when he act tough. Brother, it's Valentine's Day. What are you talking about, bro? Yo, have you really? You gotta really be like, bro, it's Valentine's Day, dog. Like, what you think Drake's supposed to be like super upset, rapping like he's mad? It's time for the girls. We like Drake with the melodies. We don't like when he act tough. I'm like, these guys are crazy. Just relax, bro. You know them niggas like, they're still quoting shit like they're still quoting shit from Euphoria. Like, they still think, them niggas think this shit is URL. Like, bro, relax, dude. Like, it's all good. Like, Kendrick got to him. He's making songs like Circadian Rhythm. He don't want to battle no more. Bro, that was a year ago. Like, what is, bro, chat, we're in March. The battle started a year ago. Hello. Calm down, bro. Like, it's all good. Like, now this is for the ladies right now. You know what I mean? Like, hold on. These are the type of niggas. These are the type of niggas that go to the club. They be just sitting there. And you know when the DJ play those 3 aggressive songs, they like in the dance floor doing all this. Then when he start playing songs for the women, they just be falling back. Like, those are those niggas. There's a time and place for everything. And I love battle rap music. I love battling. I love beef. But a year later, these niggas, they only have one mode. All right. Tell me I'm wrong. Anyway, I'm just summing up why Kendrick tour ain't sell out yet, bro. I think it will sell out. But you see, here's the problem right here. It says, say 2 tickets. These niggas ain't got no fucking date. These niggas is showing up by themselves thinking they about to rap Euphoria with Kendrick. Hey, Top Dog, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion my middle name, but I ain't saying lame shit. What the fuck? Nigga, calm down. It's time for SZA to sing Snooze. Relax, bum. Yo, matter of fact, I'm showing up to, actually, I'm going to Kendrick show. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't wait to watch the K-Bots when they gotta sit there and watch SZA just perform. Look at these niggas. They think that Kendrick about to be out here battle rapping. They think Kendrick about to be in these stadiums like, cut the beat. Cut the beat. No, nigga. It is what it is. So anyway, the prices are going to go down, and I think it'll get sold out. That's it. That's it, man.
Like where he sold out and where he isn't sold out. Y'all, there's a lot of cities where Kendrick has not sold out. There's a lot of them. What is going
Sauce God, I see my boy.
on? UMG. We are not stupid, okay? You can fake them streams on.
Somebody said I better get VIP. I'm in a box. Don't worry. I'm in the box seats.
Spotify, but
I'm walking down there. You know, shit. We gonna be coming correct. I'm gonna have a good time. And by the way, the last Kendrick concert I had, it was a good time. You know what I mean? Like my voice was going because I could tell, like, you go to Kendrick concert, like, this nigga performing the third verse. You're like, what the fuck? Is this nigga on the third verse of the song? What the fuck he got going on? Nigga, what the hell? This nigga Kendrick on stage really rapping. I'm like, yo, if you ever go to a Drake concert, and this is what I'm saying, like, some people think that I'm knocking Drake. It's just reality. Drake concert is a bunch of bitches singing Drake songs. Drake just be holding the mic out. You know why? All the bitches in there wet. Let me tell you, I went to Drake concert. I was supposed to, actually, I remember I actually got drunk. I was supposed to meet Drake that night. I felt sick, whatever. They had an OVO lounge. Nigga, I don't know. Nigga, it was all the baddest bitches I've ever seen. I was like, y'all hoes from New York? You go to a Kendrick concert, nigga. You would think it's a UFC tryout, nigga. This shit look. This. You looking left, looking right, like, the fuck is... Oh, man. All right. It's little jokes. Don't take it too serious. But no, I do actually believe that with the ticket price. I think it's only ticket prices, like, honestly. And we gotta understand that. All right. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, man. Shut up. Hold on, give me a second. Let me read a couple donations. Oh, people. T-Mark says, yo, thank you for the 5. It's an act. I'm a Kendrick fan, and I don't stink. All right, come on. You know I'm being hyperbolic with that. I'm not saying all. What I'm trying to say, there's a prototype for the Kendrick fans that's not as swagged up. You know what I mean? It because Kendrick's music and what I see the K-Bots embrace about his music doesn't seem to be the real, like, 360 view of it in terms of Kendrick does have songs for ladies. I don't think he has necessarily songs that are, like, sexy songs, pause. But, like, he got some songs that ladies can enjoy. But when people keep talking about him, like they keep quoting, like, niggas will quote Back Blacker to Barry. Niggas are quoting, oh, niggas sharing rhymes like the bottom of the bunk. What I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, can we just have some good times? Like, bro, can we just have a good time? That's my only issue with y'all Kendrick fans. Kendrick fans are the niggas who, like, imagine you're like, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Future, yo, that nigga be rhyming. They're the person be like, actually, he don't really rap that well. You're like, bro, it's Future. Shut the fuck up. You're killing the vibe. That's what I see Kendrick fans as. Like, they vibe killers. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, yes, okay, cool. Battle rap time. We get it. This is why these dumb motherfuckers keep saying, yo, if you guys didn't get the halftime show, it went over your head. Some of you guys aren't as smart as us. You're not like us, buddy. What? What's this dumb nigga talking about? That's reality. It's the Kendrick, yo, you know them, you know that one friend that anytime y'all talking about the simplest shit, he always trying to act like he's super smart or super serious with it, and you're like, nigga, we just making bullshit conversation because we trying to fuck these hoes. What the Now he sucks the air out of the room because now people are like, oh my God. Now the girls, you could just hear their pussy drying up. They're like, you know what? Yo, my promoter friend invited me somewhere. I'm gonna catch y'all niggas. You're like, fuck! This dumb nigga didn't start saying this stupid shit. He wants to argue about who had the better verse on motherfucking Holy Key. What the hell are you talking about, dummy? Get out of here. It's truth. Just tell you the truth. Y'all all have a friend where, like, listen, y'all know when you just vibing, like, you just want to talk about nothing, bullshit. We all bullshitting. Man, I ain't gonna lie, like, you just saying anything. Man, I ain't gonna lie, that old ass nigga LeBron, man, I can't believe that nigga's a dog in this shit. This is the dumb nigga right here be like, well, actually, guys, LeBron, by per efficiency stats, he's actually averaging the best since he's been 20. Bitch, shut up! Killing the vibe! That's Kendrick fans to me. I ain't gonna hold you. Ahmad says I'm broke too. See, y'all taking everything I'm saying too much in, like, literal. What I'm saying is that Drake's show, that's where a nigga would be like, oh, I'm taking a girl. It's like an event more like that. It's like almost like a date. Kendrick, you going dolo just to, like, bruv. This is before Kendrick found a barber. Like, look at the nigga. Just look at the nigga, bro. No disrespect. Like, this is not the shit you'd be like, with all due respect. Like, there was this video, right? Where, like, this guy, I guess, like, he took his, it's an old ass video. And Joe my mans. So it's not no diss to Joe, but it was just like, it took this chick to a Joe Budden show. It was just like, bro, you're a Joe Budden fan. Your girl was not trying to go listen to Joe Budden rap mood music for like 5 hours, my nigga. Like, he was not trying to do that. That's not what they were trying to do. That was not the game plan. I guarantee you didn't fuck after that. Again, I'm just, I could be wrong. All right. Ole. All right, we kind of we're going through some shit. Oh, I do have a list. Where's my phone at? Okay. So I do have a list. I'm not going to do everything tonight because I know we're nearing the morning and we're about 2 hours in. It's okay. Remember, this stream never happened, Chad. Never happened. All right. So if somebody said if I streamed last night, I'd be like, nope. Oh, Chad, I don't like doing politics, but I got to do this one. I don't like politics, but I got to do this one. So, my boy Trumpito. Okay, y'all know. Oh, by the way, I ain't gonna lie to you. So 2 nights ago, so we're at the rehearsal, wedding rehearsal. Then we went to rehearsal like dinner. So we're whatever. I'm talking. I'm just like, really, I'm not trying to flirt with nobody because really, I'm very honest. I lead with just honesty. I tell these chicks, I'm like, yo, listen, I know we're at a wedding. I don't believe in this marriage bullshit. So please. Like, I know y'all single hoes think that y'all gonna find a nigga to marry at the wedding. It ain't gonna be me because I ain't getting married. Anyway, you can tell when chicks are like kind of like open, like they're laughing at everything you say, and I'm like, damn, I know I'm funny, but I ain't this funny. So there's a couple chicks. There's actually even a couple chicks with their rings on, and then I'm like, shorty, you gotta. I'm like, whatever. Anyway. Chat, when I told these motherfuckers that I fuck with Trump, you gotta remember this is a Haitian family and a Jamaican family getting married. Nigga, you would have thought I said that I had HIV, nigga, or I was in ISIS, like, nigga. Yo, all them chicks, they was like, nigga, they started looking at the spawn of Satan. I'm like, holy shit. Like, all right, well, at least now y'all chilling, but whatever. Nigga, as soon as, like, wait, Trump? What the fuck? Oh, hell nah, nigga. Actually, one chick said it, be like, oh, hell nah. Nigga, I was laughing at your jokes for 3 hours. Nah, this shit ain't that funny no more. Damn, I thought you were joking. I'm like, what? Anyway. Who that is? Amon Nazir, 98, with a big hundo. He said, by the way, he had sent $2 before. He said he broke. You know what he sent 100? He says, cap! I'm joking. No, my boys, come on, man. Chat niggas got that bread, bro. Listen, just save all this bread because I need all y'all my birthday party. I'm having a birthday party just for the chat. We're going to be kicking it. I'm taking a shot with every single one of y'all. I want to be carried out. Pause. I want to be carried out like your act was lit. Throwing up. Took a shot with everybody. I'm going to give y'all the best of me that night. Pause. Anyway. So let's get to, so Trump and Zelensky. I know y'all might not follow politics, might not know what this is, but I ain't gonna lie, this was gangster. I gotta talk about it. So check this out. So let me just explain to you really what's going on. So Zelensky is the prime minister or president of Ukraine. Obviously Trump, president of the United States. Let me tell you, if you don't know global politics, Ukraine is in a beef with Russia. Russia's whole problem is, Ukraine. The fortunate thing for the United States, the only two countries that border us is one to the north, Canada, one to the south, which is Mexico. This is why we get tough on them. Like, nigga, fuck out of here. Y'all letting in cartel members, all type of shit. If you don't know geopolitics, world politics, it's very big when you're in encompassed landmass, like, for example, like Europe and, going even all the way to Asia, where you have countries all around you. Why? Because you become vulnerable, right? Imagine the nigga next door to you. Let me put it in your terms. Imagine you had ops that lived on the opposite side of town. All right, whatever. If you ain't on the opposite side of town, you might have to worry about them ops. Imagine if your ops best friend lived next door to you. Probably a problem, right? Because your op might be at your best friend's house. So that's pretty much what it is. So essentially, Russia don't fuck with a lot of people. Russia shares a border with Ukraine. Ukraine is basically trying to get in bed with all the niggas that Russia don't fuck with. So Russia said, if you go link with them, we fucking you up. Not only that, some of the shit that you think is part of your country should be part of us. So that's why they beefing, right? I just simplified it. Ukraine is small, Russia big. Russia would have been beat their ass. However, United States, we fight what they call proxy wars. We just kind of in the cut, whatever. Oh, we'll help you. We'll give you the gun, but we ain't gonna shoot it. Like basically, we helping Ukraine try to go at Russia, but we still tell Russia, we ain't got no beef. We ain't got no problem with y'all. If y'all got a problem with us, we ain't got no problem with y'all. But really, we funding these other motherfuckers who getting at them. So check this out. Trump comes in office. He say, man, this shit is bullshit, man. Don't y'all see these things all the time? Like, we gave these motherfuckers $400 billion. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, how the hell we over here starving and we sending $400 billion to Ukraine? Nigga, I never been to Ukraine. No, do I want to go? What the fuck going on over here? Right? Why y'all keep giving these motherfuckers money? I agree. So Trump coming off, it's like, we finna stop this shit. One thing, I don't care, is I want to talk politics. I kind of want to explain the situation, but I got to talk politics a little bit. One thing I do like about Trump, man, he America first for real. That nigga, he don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. He don't care about United States kind of do care about Israel. He's basically saying, if it don't help us, fuck you niggas. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I live in America. I like that mentality. Fuck you niggas, man. I don't know what's going on. Man, I never been no damn Ukraine. The fuck I care about what's going on over there. You heard me? Anyway, let's simplify it. So, Trump comes in office saying, we tired of doing this proxy war shit, giving y'all billions of dollars, all type of weapons to go fight Russia. Man, y'all niggas solve that shit, man. This dude, he ain't into it. He's like, well, Putin, which is the dictator, president, whatever you call it, of Russia. It's like that guy. He done broke a bunch of truces. No, he's a bad guy. He done mad shit. He wants to keep fighting. Trump is saying we ain't gonna keep fighting because no, y'all ain't gonna keep fighting, or y'all could keep fighting, but we ain't gonna support you as America. I don't know how this happened, but they went in the Oval Office with the press there. So everybody, there's mad press with cameras and everything, like recording. And I don't know what they speak in Ukraine. Is there Ukrainian? I don't know about that. Anyway, he speaks English though. He was talking to Trump and J.D. Vance, who's the vice president, and there was a heated moment where essentially Trump is pressing him like, like this attitude you got is why y'all getting fucked up. You're gonna end this shit, or we're not fucking with you no more. And it's one of the most explosive moments I think we've ever seen. Here's this.
Thousands of people. What unites us with Europe?
Here we go.
What did you discuss?
Like, where is it?
The exchange of prisoners, but he didn't.
Here we go.
What we're gonna feel.
And by the way, this is why I realize niggas really hate this nigga Trump, and I get it because niggas hate me too. Trump checks the fuck out of that nigga when the nigga basically said, yo, the only reason why Russia not killing Americans is because y'all have water in between y'all and Russia, but eventually y'all gonna feel that same pressure, basically saying Russia is gonna kill Americans, and Trump shut that nigga down. Bruh, don't ever tell us Americans what we gonna feel, nigga. That's what I took it as. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas think. Maybe y'all niggas watching from a different country. I'm American, nigga. Okay, I was born in Jamaica, but I'm American now, nigga. Fuck that. Trump, check that nigga. You know what I mean? Shut your Ukrainian ass up, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you talking about? Ain't nobody dropping no bombs over here, nigga. Nigga, stop playing with. Nigga, gonna pop. Nigga, stop playing with us, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Trump over that. Hold on. Because he's telling us that Russia's going to do... Bruh, we don't see Americans getting killed. Let's keep it a beat. We be privileged as fuck. So you got this weird-ass nigga coming over here telling us, nigga, you sitting in Washington, D.C., the White House, telling big Donald Trump that Americans going to get fucked up by Putin? No, nigga, we ain't pussy like you. We would violate Russia, nigga. Or at least I like to talk. You got to talk tough. You feel me?
Everybody has problems.
Here we go.
Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future.
We gonna feel it in the future? Fuck that! Trump, turn up on him! This is what my president gotta do! Biden would have slept through the shit. Sleepy Joe. No! What do you mean we gonna feel it in the future from Russia? What you mean, nigga? Trump, check that nigga. What you mean United... Nigga, this is the big bad United States. What the fuck is you talking about? Look how Trump checks this nigga.
God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Check him. Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that. Remember this. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influenced.
We gonna feel good, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
We're going to feel very
Ukrainian, nigga. What the fuck you think this is?
good.
Who the fuck y'all think y'all playing with?
Strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad...
Shut your bitch ass up! Y'all niggas getting bombed all tight, but shut your bitch ass up, nigga! Pussy! Nigga, you in my office, yo, Trump, check this nigga, man! Fuck! Yo, I know y'all don't fuck, I know a lot of people don't fuck with Trump, but nigga, y'all don't live in Ukraine or go move over there. I live here, nigga. I live here. Fuck that. Nigga, take your ass and get back on that jet and leave. You over here begging us for money. Fuck out of here.
Position, and he happens to be right about
from the very beginning of
the
shit, my bad.
States.
What the fuck? No, oh damn. Trump about to tell us, nigga, you doing too much talking. Let me let you know what it is. Hold on, my bad. The fuck?
The exchange of prisoners, but he didn't.
American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front into the.
Come once.
I've actually watched states
now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
Don't tell us shit, nigga.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly
On the damn homies, don't tell us shit. We don't want to hear nothing from no nigga from Ukraine, nigga. You ain't about to tell us shit. We give you money. We give y'all arms. Y'all ain't give us a motherfucking thing. Shut your pussy ass up.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
Word!
We're going to feel very
you will
good.
Feel influenced.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influenced.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself.
You gotta check this nigga, man. See, now you trying to. You see, that's a bitch. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Trump checked this nigga like a whore. He said, "Oh, y'all gonna feel it soon." Wait, you talking violence with the big bad United States? Hold on. I know your pussy ass ain't talking. He said, "What we about to feel?" So, oh no, you gonna feel influence. You see, try to switch it up. Oh, y'all gonna feel influence. Hold on, nigga. Listen. Hold on, pussy.
To be in a very bad position, and he happens to be.
Man, yeah, you're right. On neighborhood, nigga. On the damn homies, you ain't coming up in here telling us, nigga, you from Ukraine, nigga. We can't even point that out on, nigga. They spin the fucking globe. We don't know where the fuck you at. We United States, nigga. You ain't telling us a motherfucking thing.
You're right about
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have
Chat, let me know when y'all ready for me to start my politics channel, man. This is how we giving it up.
the cards right now. With us, you start having cards.
cards.
Right now, you don't. You're playing.
He told this thing, it's like poker. Big Trump, let that nigga know you ain't got the cards right now, gang. Fuck is you talking about? Trump let him know, nigga, we want peace now. Fuck is you talking about, fool?
Mr. President,
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're gambling
I'm
with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling
Here we
with
go.
World War III.
Talk to him like a kid.
And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
Yes.
That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once?
Shut your bitch ass up. Oh, here, JD Vance. JD Vance, I'm fucking with you too. JD Vance came in and said, have you even thanked us? We've been whipping ass for you. Have you thanked us one time, nigga? Have you thanked us one time?
This entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you?
Today.
You went to Pennsylvania and...
Yeah, that nigga should say thank you, nigga. It's our taxpaying money going to go help y'all niggas over there. I'm wondering if us U.S. citizens go to Ukraine, nigga, do we get like some pizza for free? Do we get anything? What the fuck? Say thanks. The fuck?
Campaign for the opposition in October, offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not
Oh, check that nigga. He said, oh, you speaking loudly. Trump on his ass. Whoa, 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 you Ukrainian.
Your country's in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
ask-
minute. No.
Can
You've
I
done a
ask-
lot of talking.
You've done a lot of talking. Shut your fuck ass up, bitch nigga. My time. Listen to law now, nigga. This is how my president's got to give it up. I don't care if it's Trump or anybody else. We not playing with these other niggas, bro. We only give them money. I ain't never heard these niggas give a shit. That's a fact.
Your country is in big trouble.
Word.
No.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying.
Your ass was getting your ass beat without us. Boy, you should be here on your hands and knees. Pause. Like thanking us.
In our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through
I
this
said
stupid
thank-
president, $350 billion.
Oh, hell nah, nigga. 350 bill and you over here wilding like this?
We
voted
gave
for
you
your
military equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for your
are brave, but they had to use our military.
What about West?
Nah, I think Trump was about to slap this nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
If you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3
Putin said that if it wasn't for the U.S., he would have wiped these niggas out in 3 days. They've been fighting for damn near forever now because the United States keep giving them money and all type of shit. And this is why Trump and the other niggas saying, nigga, show some appreciation. And also, we not trying to fuel and fund y'all to fight for forever. Let's squash, because that's what the United States is saying now. Y'all got to squash this beef now. We tired of it. We're done paying for this. Squash the beef now. They're like, we ain't want to squash the beef. Fuck them niggas. Fuck them niggas. They are ops. So Trump is on some shit like, you know your ops will kill you if we don't keep paying for this shit. We're tired of paying for it. Squash it.
3 days. This is something
Maybe
new
less.
in 2 weeks. Of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I
Again,
tell you.
just say thank you.
I said a lot of times to American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards. You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go.
Yo, Trump mocking him in front of his face. Trump a gangster, man.
And I wanted this.
You know, this guy be acting like a tough guy when he over there in Ukraine, right? Like, apparently, like, I think it was Kiva. I forgot. I don't be knowing. Anyway, Russia was like, yo, we about to march over there and go fuck all y'all niggas up. And he did a video, sent it out to the country, like, because it's where he was at. He was like, yo, I'm the president, nigga. I ain't going nowhere, nigga. On Paru, nigga. I'm staying right here, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga. On neighborhood crib, nigga. On yo, nigga, I'm here, nigga. On BD, nigga. I am not going nowhere. If y'all pussy niggas come over here, we finna fuck y'all up. It's gonna be squabbling. And a lot of people respected him because he looked tough. It was like, yo, you would imagine the leaders dipping, running. He's like, nah, I ain't going nowhere, gang. You see how Trump is like, man, you act tough over there, nigga. You over here with me, nigga. Let me sun you in your face. Laughing at him, clowning him. Like, yo, be like, he's mimicking his voice. Trump is a gangster. I ain't gonna hold you.
Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
With guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me.
For you
that wasn't with me.
Was with Biden and he a bitch.
That was with a guy named Biden who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards.
He looks salty as shit.
With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to
Holy, all right, man. All right. I ain't gonna lie. Trump checked that nigga. Now, the thing is, the media is gonna spin it like, yo, Trump was, they were trying to bully this guy. But, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. They're using taxpayer money. They done sent hundreds of billions of dollars to these people to fight some shit. I would hope we have some influence over what they do in the war. Bruv, we not going to keep paying for y'all to fight because y'all got in y'all egos now. No, nigga, yo, we tired of paying. It's all good. Anyway, ain't trying to get too much political on it. Matter of fact, blame Drill. Drill just sent me that. He said react to that clip. All right, we'll move on. Okay, let me see. What time is it right now? It's 4:33. Okay, we still vibing. Y'all tired? You want to go to bed or no? Just let me know if y'all want to go to bed, man. Oh, all right. Should I do this one? Let me see. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I'll do the Jim Jones and Cam thing. So Jim Jones did recently appear on The Breakfast Club, and he reacted to essentially Cameron calling him out not too long ago, and really exposed him. Cameron did like this long expose, basically saying that he wasn't from Harlem, basically saying that, he was someone who has allowed or his actions as set up for other people to get incarcerated, and basically said that Jim Jones is really thinking he's more important than he is. You know, he's like, yo, listen, we was doing our thing before we fuck with you. We used to use you for a free house. I don't know why you think you're that important. Obviously, we know that Jim Jones and obviously Cameron, they are not former, but current group members of the rap group, the Diplomats, and they're part of Dipset. And essentially, Jim, who's putting out an album, he did the Breakfast Club and he responded to a lot of what Cameron said. This is what he said in this clip. Now, before I play that, because I do like to give a little context, even though I just felt like I gave the context already. I'll find a short that has it. Cameron responds to Jim Jones. I'll find a short that has it. Yeah, because it was long. It was a long pause. Right here.
Are you at any of these places? No, nigga. You was not there, man. You wasn't there, nigga. This is what happened, how Jomo got cool with us. Them freestyles that we just showed y'all, go Google them. Have fun with them when you get time. We were popping. It wasn't no internet. Mace, myself, Big L, even though Mace and Big L on the same page, Bloodshed, my man Herb McGruff, we were super duper popping in the street prior to the internet. Everybody knew we was about to get a record deal. Everybody knew this, nigga. It wasn't no secret. Basically, you heard our freestyles. And you came up to me one day when I was chilling in front of the house. You said, and this word to my dead mother. Yo, man, I heard the freestyles. Y'all killing shit. Yo, you know my grandmother died. If y'all want to come by and just hang out, y'all could. Y'all more than welcome. We like, all right, Jomo, thanks. It didn't really make sense at the time because we like, yo, my nigga, where's Jomo inviting us to his house for? Even though he cool nigga. But it didn't make sense to be going to Jomo house. More freestyles come out. Yo, I heard the new shit you did. I heard the new shit you did. Yo, you want to come through? Come through. Why? Why are we going to Jomo's house? Oh, yeah, any of these.
Okay, so, it's a long response. It's about 25 minutes. It basically kind of sums it up. He was basically saying that Jim Jones has over-exaggerated his importance to the whole story of even Dipset and also his career, okay? Jim Jones responded by saying that. Yeah, so he was kind of going crazy. We could listen to a little bit more of it. Jim Jones, Breakfast Club.
Wake that. We see the money and we think about the money more than anything. Got to the bottom of it to see if it was true to get Modi doing these little clips, music. It took care of me. City, I really been.
Let me see if I can find it.
Signed to an independent label. We helped jumpstart a lot of career.
Before he passed.
Yes. Freak bugging me out right now, you heard? Freaking in a crazy position.
All right.
House and everything right now. Y'all come meet me tomorrow also at the boxing match if y'all want to with the bag, and we have King. Out here doing this thing for a minute though. Been knowing Pacer for almost 10 years now. A lot of different ways of doing music, from rapping to having a house and everything right now. Y'all come meet me tomorrow also at the boxing match if y'all.
Keep saying he wants to box Cam for like 10. I grew up on Jim Jones. I grew up on Dipset. Yo, Jim Jones is 48. Not age shame, nothing like that, but like, shit, I was just looking at him like, he still looked like buff. Like, he's kind of always had like, kind of like some muscle to him. But I ain't gonna lie, he's super gray. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if we're used to seeing our rappers like super gray, but that might change because a lot of rappers are aging. Cameron aged, like, Cameron doesn't have, Cameron's older. Cameron's at 49. What? Yo, for whatever reason, I'll be just thinking of like they're 40. I don't think of them like pushing 50. Like the other day, I had to like remind myself that Jay-Z is like 55. And I was like, what? Jay-Z age. Like Jay-Z's 55. Like technically if Jay-Z was a regular person, he's turning 56 this year. He would literally be like less than 10 years away from like retirement. Like, I think, isn't retirement age like 65? Damn. We don't see Jay with Jay still looks like this. Well, he never could, they always say he had whiskers. He couldn't really grow no beard. This is why Jay don't look as old as he probably would look. Jay's 55.
Not so much ready, but Yeah.
That'd be a good.
Who you hear? 20 years ago, I gave him 1 record for each year.
That'd be a good one for y'all.
All right, anyway. He later goes on to say Cam basically only did the verses because he was promised a part of the company, but all the other Dipset members weren't promised the same thing. So Cam negotiated a special deal for him to own part of verses, but none of the other Dipset members who was a part of that huge verses that was taking place, I believe, in the Barclays, they weren't given the same opportunity. So he felt like that was a little bit shiesty. Anyway, didn't want to get to real quick. Honestly, what I think, so this is what I think about that. And let me just kind of wrap this up. These niggas just need to fight or whatever they got to do, because I could clearly tell that, they're on 2 different paths. Jim Jones is still pursuing music. He's still trying to pursue things that I don't think Cam gives a fuck about at this point. And I don't think they'll ever be beefing to the point that they'll never link back up again. But there's some really huge underlying factors of them feeling a way about each other. I think that's why Cam was even allowed to, or Cam felt it was cool to say certain things about Jim, because, yeah, even if those things were true about Jim, us, the fans, we didn't know that. All you did in terms of what Cam said was make Jim look like he was a waste man, like he was just some bum ass nigga. And now Jim Jones responded in the way he did. All he did is make us feel like Cam is some soft ass nigga who's not like that. And I've listened to Cam his entire career. Again, I'm not saying these guys are like super gangsters, but I always thought he one of them guys. So they're both kind of tearing at each other's legacy and tearing at each other's perception and reputation, that it's going to look crazy, because I do think they're going to get back together or do a reunion. When they do get back together, it's like, I know I'm not going to forget what they said about each other. Yo, bro, you basically said Cam ain't like that. That's what you said. You said Cam got punked mad times. Cam said you got punked mad times and you not like that, and you blah, blah, blah. So, I think that's the unfortunate part, and I wish their issues could have been solved privately, but I do think that their issues predate what's happening now. I think they've never really got all the way cool. I think they've pieced it up for certain shit. And I do think it also starts, not necessarily starts, but it probably started around the time with the 50 Cent shit. I don't think Cam really got over that. And I don't think they've ever really got to a place of full forgiveness, okay? All right. Let me play this clip real quick. So we all know that A$AP Rocky beat his case. He was found not guilty on 2 counts of assault with a weapon. And his lawyer, Joe Tacopina, he actually did some interviews, and he actually did the Breakfast Club and spoke not only about the trial, but he also spoke about some other trials, and he spoke about, interestingly enough, Diddy. This is interesting, and the only reason I'm playing it, check this out.
I don't know enough about the case.
Mm-hmm.
So they're asking him about, well, shit, you've made your name, if people didn't know your name already, with this Rocky case. Have you been tapped to do other cases? Would you work with some of these other high profile people? They basically mentioned Diddy. They said, would you consider yourself or consider taking that case? And now he's speaking about Diddy's case.
I was asked to take a look at the case. As another case, I said I would not be interested in.
Really?
So he said would not be interested in. Now, that's not why I'm doing this story. Why I'm doing this story is why he says he wouldn't be interested in. Listen.
Wouldn't be, no.
Same reason. Connection is.
It's different a little bit. I represent Rock Nation. A lot of people in Rock. I'm very close with Jay and Desiree Perez, who's most amazing.
Love him.
Bomb of a boss. Jay,
love him.
Amazing. Jay Brown. All those people are just they really are special people, and they, that's sort of family to me. And I don't think they're sort of
see eye to eye on things.
See eye to eye with.
Last question on that.
So I don't know if you missed what he said. So he said he wouldn't deal with the Diddy case because he represents Rock Nation. He's cool with Jay-Z, Desiree Perez, who's the CEO of Rock Nation, and he says not only does he do cases for them, he's so close with them that, you know, it would be a conflict of interest if he's working for Diddy and he reveals something that we didn't know. He says Diddy and Jay, they don't see eye to eye, which I thought that was interesting because here's the thing. While reading all these cases, especially with the case that Diddy, Jay-Z was mentioned with Diddy, with that one girl who claimed she drove 5 hours to the VMAs, this and third. After Jay-Z made his arguments, Diddy then echoed the same arguments, right? Like Diddy was piggybacking off of what Jay-Z did or Jay-Z's lawyers did. And you would think maybe they're publicly, they're not going to say they were best of friends, but I don't think we were going to get, oh, I don't fuck with that guy. And essentially what he's saying is that Jay-Z don't fuck with Diddy. And I'm wondering, when did that start? Because I seen him at the brunch. Y'all ain't see it? Y'all remember this? Jay-Z, Diddy, brunch? Like, I remember this.
It's 2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's
remember, this was 2020. They were together, looking really cozy.
Different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaires lunch. Yeah. You understand? Right. And we here together, and we're going to keep staying together. We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else to us. Black excellence.
Of course, Meek in the pink right here. I know he wanted to be matching outfits with Diddy that day. Anyway, Joe Tacopino, and I'll run this back again. You're hearing him tell us something we never knew.
I don't know enough about the case. Mm-hmm. I was asked to take a look at the case. As another case, I said I would not be interested.
Really?
I just wouldn't be. No.
Same reason. Connection is.
It's different a little bit. I represent Rock Nation. A lot of people in rock. I'm very close with Jay and Desiree Perez, who's most amazing. Like,
love him.
Bomb of a boss. Jay,
love him.
Amazing. You know, Jay Brown. All those people are just like, they really are special people, and they, you know, that's sort of family to me. And you know, I don't think they're sort of
see eye to eye on things.
See eye to eye with.
Last question on that.
Diddy.
Do you think he should have got a bail? Say that again, please.
I don't think they see eye to eye with P. Diddy.
I just want to throw that out there. No, because, you know, remember everybody was saying that they were best friends? Were like,
by the way, Charlamagne, great catch. Wow. Rock Nation doesn't see eye to eye with Diddy. I'm wondering if that's because of what he's being accused of or prior. Because remember I told you, I was like, why is Rock Nation's lawyer? If Diddy and Jay were supposedly cool, and by the way, we also saw Alex Spiro says Jay-Z and Diddy weren't friends. Remember this, right? So he had said that there was no friendship or long-time bond here. Actually, I think the specific words he used was that, you know, hold on. Yeah, they said there was no friendship or long-time bond here. Just because they knew each other doesn't mean anything, even though they had multiple videos, looked like they were very well, you know? But they had came out and said that their relationship was strictly or purely professional. There was no closer association, and that was a little bit odd. But then, you know what? I kept pointing this out. Alex Spiro investigate Tupac Diddy. So Tupac's family, remember Diddy's locked up at this point, Tupac's family hires a lawyer and an investigator, really, but a lawyer, Alex Spiro, who we all know from Rock Nation, to investigate the alleged link between the death of Tupac and Diddy, which means that they were almost trying to maybe try to help the cops bring something to the grand jury that Diddy could get charged for Tupac's death. Why would a lawyer, you know how this lawyer says, oh, I'm fucking with Rock Nation, I can't even think about doing a case for Diddy. Why would Jay-Z's lawyer go work with a family trying to pin a murder on Sean Combs? So I think the signs were there from then. But I thought they were really friends and Jay-Z was just turning his back on him. But if we listen to this, maybe they weren't cool at all. I don't know. That was spooky to me.
When Jay said they weren't friends, everybody was like, they were in pictures together all the time.
Okay, everyone was in a picture with P. Diddy at one time or another. I went to a party. But when things got real years and years ago,
So now he's saying years and years ago, Diddy was cut off by Jay.
They didn't see eye to eye.
I don't know enough.
Wow. Really fucking interested. A lot of people assume that he threw Diddy to the wolves recently, but not years ago. But I guess we're hearing otherwise. That's very fucking interesting. All right. Most likely the last topic I'm gonna cover tonight, just because, I understand it's 5 o'clock. It's 10 a.m. in London, but it's 2 o'clock, or it's about to be 2 o'clock in L.A. And again, 5 a.m. on the East Coast time. So, if you guys are late to the stream, we're gonna be doing a full 30 days or whatever amount of days in March. I want to stream every day. And the only thing I ask you for some grace, because sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I do not stream because I know you guys require 6 hours. Like, y'all don't like short-ass streams. Obviously, I think you guys would be okay with this because this is the stream that never happened. But if I could get on, bang out 4 hours, I would hope you guys will understand not every day we were going to be able to do 6 hours, okay? Anyway, let me cover this. So Dirk, my goddamn Casamigos just fell. Dirk has been hit with a lawsuit, people, if you haven't heard. So Dirk hit with a wrongful death lawsuit. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think this is a landmark case for drill music. Now, I know you might be like, well, haven't we kind of seen this? Because isn't Mama Doug kind of like suing King Von or whatever the case is? Well, the reality about that is that King Von was already dead, and there wasn't a current indictment that completely connects one party to the next. Like, for example, if you're convicted of murdering someone, it's like a slam dunk usually for a civil case in a wrongful death lawsuit. So the problem here is drill music, and I don't know if cognizantly people are going to recognize this, but the mere fact that Dirk, and here we go, Dirk has one more legal trouble to worry about after the mother of the man killed in a murder for hire case is awaiting trial. Now, and I've said this to Vlad before, but I'll say it here repeatedly, like, I wish Lil Pop didn't get killed, but Lil Pop, just by the nature of how he was moving, like Lil Pop was rocking with Quando, right? Like he wasn't like some guy who had knew nothing about whatever. He was rocking with Quando. That was the thing, right? And when it comes to people being in close association with guys or gang members who are into certain type of shit, for me, I just kind of understand that you don't know where it might go. And I think some people have reimagined it to be like, just like they've done it in the Duck situation. They're like, oh, no, Duck was like, no, man, FBG Duck was FBG Duck. So obviously his mother being upset and his mother trying to cash in or whatever, like, we could look at it that way, but that man was actively participating and knew damn well what was going on when he was involved in beef or conflict with these other people. Anyway, it says Dirk has one more legal issue to worry about after the mother of the man killed in a murder for hire case he's waiting for trial for filed a wrongful death lawsuit against him. The rapper's troubles with the law began in October 2024 after federal authorities arrested him on conspiracy to commit murder for hire. That same month, he was hit with a wrongful death lawsuit after FBG Duck's mom sued him and King Von's estate for Duck's murder. Now, it's going to be hard to connect Dirk to Duck's murder because most things point to Von, but they're going to say that Dirk is one of the people who are funding Von, and also Dirk Duck after his death. But I think that's a weaker case. This here, it would be a strong case because if the feds find Dirk guilty, I mean, essentially it's a slam dunk for this civil case. Anyway, so Dirk is at the center of another wrongful death lawsuit, this time from Andrea Robinson, the mother of Quando Rondo's late cousin, Savaya Robinson, a.k.a. Lil Pop. According to the Chicago Sun-Times, she filed a lawsuit in Cook County Court in Chicago this month. In it, she claimed that Savaya was killed in a targeted attack in Los Angeles on August 19, 2022. She named Dirk, his business manager, his record label, Only the Family, and a related company as those responsible for her son's death, and he was gunned down at that time. One of their lawyers told Chicago Sun-Times the motive for filing the lawsuit. They said the premature loss of Mr. Robinson has devastated the family and community. Says we filed this lawsuit to hold those responsible and to ensure his family receives the support they need during this time. Now, here's the reality behind this lawsuit. I think this lawsuit is going to be the end of the commercialization of drill music. And when I mean drill music, not music talking tough, but music where there are real deaths that you keep referencing and you're actually possibly involved with. Because I'm going to be honest, if Dirk doesn't beat this case, he's going to be bankrupt. 100%. The lawsuits that are going to be filed against Lil Durk based upon how much he commercialized, how much he profited off, how much he benefited personally, financially, or otherwise from not only talking about, celebrating, but again, if they have some proof that maybe, when all these criminal indictments get settled or whenever it goes to court, if it's deemed that he was responsible for any of these people's deaths, it is more than likely that Dirk's estate will not be left with one red penny, and his kids and generations to come for his family would never see all the money that Dirk worked for. Why? Because this would be a slam dunk case for anybody who Dirk has supposedly or allegedly had an influence in them dying, especially if he put out a hit, especially if he, was supporting the people who did it. This criminal case, the murder for hire case, essentially sets up all these other civil suits to say, this nigga did this shit. So again, I think this is, I don't know if you guys have thought about drill music. Dirk is the biggest commercially viable artist that's rapping about real shit in terms of drill music. Everybody else, they're telling stories, but it's not that clairvoyant in where you're like, oh shit, should have ducked. This guy got killed. You're dissing him still. Oh shit, you said if you can't get the main nigga, you better get his mans. Then this guy dies. I don't know if anybody has been that open and direct with shit like that for that long and been on this level. So I think this is going to be a change in drill music after we see. This is if he gets found guilty. Okay? I thought I had to sneeze. If he gets found guilty, he's going to get ran through the mud, through the ringer, and I don't believe that he's going to be able to escape not having to give the majority of his wealth to the people who were hurt by some of the songs he gained that wealth with and some of the actions that was taking place. So I seen this. I think people argue about the wrong things. You know what the argument becomes? Well, the mother of FBG Duck shouldn't sue because she know what her son was into. Or the mother of Lil Pop shouldn't sue. It's like, all right, that's a good point if you're thinking about, well, their son was kind of about that life, this and third. The point is, if y'all operate in the streets, y'all should take account or take accountability to understand that if you're in the streets, snitches exist. People are going to turn on you. There's going to be, I guess now, people who you done killed if you're a famous entertainer, or not necessarily killed, but you were influential in them dying, possibly. Those people will try to sue you. Again, I don't think, I've never been the person to kind of shame those people trying to seek that civil justice, especially, I think, even with Mama Duck, even though Mama Duck was a little bit different, because at least with Mama Duck, she was, it felt like hyping up Duck when Duck was alive, though. She was kind of like she was with the program, and now she ain't with the program anymore. But it's the streets, so everything goes, and I'm hoping that Dirk is found innocent, and if that's the case, I think these civil cases are gonna go away. But if he's found guilty, they're definitely gonna be pretty much slam dunks, and I can't blame the mother of these people. Yo, if we thought our son was going to be an influential person that was going to help take us out of poverty, y'all were beefing and you killed him and you've been dissing him this whole time, making fun of the fact that he died. You said, no. Yeah, bruv, we want some of that bread. So I can't be mad at that. And for anybody who likes Dirk or whatever, you have to realize, don't go in the streets if you don't want to accept that they're going to be snitches, okay? There's no perfect streets. If you're in the streets, snitches are there. There's going to be people who are going to turn their backs on you. There's going to be all type of people, including people that might file a motherfucking lawsuit on you if you got some money. So it is what it is. So I pray for Dirk. I pray he's innocent. But I understand that if he does get convicted, there is so much, and I mean so much people. There's going to be a laundry list of people lining up to go try to take all the money he's earned that he thought he was going to be able to stash for his family and their livelihood in the future. They're going to be lining up coming for that shit. So, I'm going to send my prayers with Dirk, but I do think commercial drill music, if we're talking about drill music that's really connected to deaths, I hope they take note. Like, for example, Lil Jeff. Lil Jeff, I don't think respectfully, his family made that much money off he made that much money off his career or short career, because we all know he got killed. But if he did make tens of millions of dollars, and I don't know if you remember when I interviewed Dirk. Dirk said he had $50 million. I don't know if I've debated that with people. Like, do you think Dirk really did have $50 million liquid? I don't know. But he was talking like he did. He told me he did. And if that person you felt like they got the majority of that money, or got some of that money by clowning your dead relative, or because I could see why this lawsuit's been filed. And if you can't condemn what Dirk's being alleged of doing, you can't speak about anybody filing any lawsuit, even if they seem like a hypocrite. For example, Mama Duck. Okay? All right. Somebody says, yo, I'm going to rain check on that prayer. You niggas ain't nothing, man. All right. Okay, people. I think we're going to call it today. We're going to call it. I'm rocking with y'all in here. I do appreciate y'all. By the way, just to give y'all some stats, we have 9,800 people in here. From all the channels we're streaming on, we have 9,800 people in here at 5 a.m. I'm extremely honored, and I thank you guys for that. Chat, we're going to call it a night. I'll be back on later today or later at some point. But we're trying to do 30 for 30. We got to do 30 days. Like, the slacking got to stop. So I had to get out some of the bigger topics, and Joe will cut these up, and then I'll be back later, and then we'll finish the rest of them. Chat, y'all tell me y'all interested in some of these other topics. I'll tell you what I got going on. So Cash Doll and Asian Doll, I got that going on. 50-42 Doug, I definitely want to talk about that with the Big Meat situation. Bad Baby and Alabama Barker. Like, I really don't give a fuck about that, but apparently people that have been on TikTok was like, yo, that's a huge deal. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we'll cover that. But apparently, yo, someone told me today, I almost fell out. They were like, yo, Bad Baby and Alabama Barker beef is like the next biggest beef since Kendrick and Drake, and it's actually like that because they're dropping this. And I was just like, Are you fucking kidding me? And you know what they keep telling me? No, it's like on TikTok it's the biggest thing. And I'm like, maybe I'm just not in tune, right? So you guys let me know about that. Birdman on stage. That's like a light clip. We haven't got to do too much on it. And then we're going to go through the 1090 Jake video with the Big Meech paperwork stuff. And then we actually do... Oh, we had to watch a Trap Lord Ross video. We had to watch Trap Lord Ross video. Damn, I don't got it now. So we'll do that tomorrow, chat. I do appreciate you guys, and I thank you if you guys sent in a donation or you guys became a member. I appreciate you. Chat, next week I will be announcing my birthday show. By the way, my man What's the Dirt, if you're here, man, you were invited to my birthday event, man. I've never met you in person. I would love it if you come. Yeah, we'll announce like tickets and shit like that next week. But I expect every single person, especially if I entertained you at 5:00 in the morning, I want to see you in person. Fuck all that. All right. So we'll figure it out. But I'll be back on later on, and for the topics I didn't cover, then we'll get to later. Okay, chat. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for harassing me if I ever feel lazy. I make sure get your bitch ass on stream. I appreciate it. Even though you're not too nice about it. Like, get your fat ass on stream, nigga. It's all good though. Thank you, chat. I will see y'all later today. And for the people who missed this was a stream that never happened. All right.